morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know we're all over the place and just want to welcome everybody in. Today, we're going to do some Fields of Fire with one of the developers, Andrew. Andrew, welcome to the channel. How you doing this morning, or in your case, this evening?
Yeah, it's evening. Good evening. Doing well, doing well. Thanks for having me, Tony.
Yep. I can tell this was going to be popular when I had 10 likes on the video before the video even started. So I was like, this is going to be a good one. So, for those that you don't know, the Fields of Fire Deluxe Edition, Andrew and Colin, who is also in the chat, is one of the developers for the Deluxe Edition that's coming out, and it's on a boat. I'm assuming, getting
I
pretty
got
cool.
one
Oh,
here.
yes,
Oh, can't
yes.
quite see it. Okay, there you
Those green screens just get in the way with anything that's green, you know. So first of all, I wanted to thank Andrew for coming on. We have some time changes with me being on the East Coast, and I saw the comment by John. That's quite early for Americans, not for me. I'm usually up between 6 and 7 anyway, so this wasn't too big of a deal for me on that one. And then with Andrew, he's in Japan, so it's 9 o'clock there. Correct? Am I correct?
Yep,
9 in
9
the
o'clock.
evening.
Yep.
Yep. So I was like, we both have the week off, so let's do this and get it done and have some fun with this. Get a good video out there with all the new rules. So just so everybody knows, we are going to be playing with the series rules, the third edition. I did link in the in the description. I did link to the GMT page. So if you wanted to download there, everything is available by downloads. So you can download the third rules, the missions, all the charts, and everything that you're going to need as we go through there. With that, so what we wanted to do is set up something, and I was talking with Andrew, and I've done a few different other videos with with Mike Bertatelli, which he said he was going to try to get up. It's 4 a.m. out there. He said he was going to try to get up and support me on this because I've been running his Wolfpack game, which has been quite fun, and we've had a lot of fun with that. And I was like, you know what? This is really well. I did it with Mr. President, as he was the developer with Mr. President when it was released. So I want to do this. I want to get this out because this game is fun. It really is fun. And as I was telling Andrew, it's really not that complicated once you kind of get some of the mechanics, and if you understand a little bit of it, it's just a lot. And so hopefully this video will help you out, and they've done a great job. I went through some of the training missions and stuff like that. I thought those are really good, teaching how to. Now that was a while ago, so we'll figure out if I remember how to do that. But that's one of the reasons why I've got you on here, Andrew, is to make sure we get it as accurate as possible. And
Yep.
so we get that. So we are going to play Keep Up the Fire, which is a standalone mission, and there are some rules that you don't follow. Andrew, do you have a quick idea of like just some basics of what the differences are real quick?
Yeah. So there's a few simplifications which they're kind of like the simplifications from second edition, chapter 13, but they're sort of baked into the event tables and things here. So all of the units start at line experience. So there's no veterans, there's no greens. They're all line until they get blasted into lats later. We're not tracking ammunition at all. Now that might seem a bit drastic, but there are ammunition events baked into the event tables. So people will suddenly run out of ammunition, and when the enemy spotters fail to draw for fire, they're removed from play. Then communications, we're not using we're using abstract radios for keep up the fire, which means all of the HQs, so long as they're not pinned, are in communication with each other anywhere on the map, and all HQs are in communication with all of the units on the same card as they are, whether they're undercover or not undercover or whatever. Okay, there's no pyrotechnics. We're not using signal flares. We're not using anything except for a couple of smoke grenades. And there's no vehicles, which, yeah, that's pretty much, that's the simplifications. Everything else is as normal. So when you read through the book, it goes through who takes prisoners, which is both sides, what we're doing for grenade attacks, casualty evacuation, but we'll show you that when we start setting up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. So it looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen. And by the way, I usually share the whole screen so our faces aren't on it. So if if you need to pick your noses, I always say you can do it. I'm the only one that might see that if that happens. So no big deal on that. But I like to show the whole screen so that way everybody can see everything. And if you guys need me to zoom in on anything in the chat, let me know. By the way, we've got 15 people watching at this hour, so I know it was going to be popular. I'm looking forward to having fun with this. So, you know what? Let's get started and let's head to the screen
Yep.
as we go through. The nice thing about the module, even now, I do have a little playtest module. Angel sent me the most up to date ones, but even the one that is out available for everybody, the campaigns are in there. So, what's really nice is when you go to the campaign, all this, well, there's a few extra here. Arnhem is the new one coming out, as well as Falklands and Afghanistan. Those are the new three with the British. I'm correct on that, right, Andrew? Those are the
That's
three
right.
kind
Yep.
of. Okay. So I'm looking forward to the Falklands. I may ask for those files and do a little play testing for you, possibly on that, because it's an interest. But they've got the standalone missions, which is really nice because then it has everything you need all nice and ready to go here. So we've got first platoon, second platoon, third platoon. And the way we've kind of decided what we're going to do is Andrew's going to take the CO and the officers and first platoon. I'm going to take second platoon and the first sergeant. So we do need to set up the map first. Am I correct on that? We need to get the map set up, correct?
Yep. Got to get the map set up.
Okay, so the nice thing about this is there are staging areas. So it's a 4x4 grid. So we're gonna need 4 staging areas. So I'll pull 4 staging areas out here. And of course, on the regular version, you would just use cards from. Oh, are the deluxe card? Is the deluxe edition gonna have like staging area cards like this, or
No, we
no?
didn't have enough budget for staging every cards. Might be some in Fields of Fire 3,
Oh,
maybe,
okay.
but we'll
Well, you
see.
just use cards from other, yeah, and technically you really don't even need the cards. You can just kind of set them up below
Sure.
with that. So we're gonna do a 4x4 grid, and the first row is available. So we'll pull out 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you don't get the deluxe edition, you can just use the Normandy cards. I'm correct on that, right? I want to make sure I'm
Yeah,
on.
it's the Normandy deck. We've just added new backs for the Vassal module. Yeah.
Oh, we got a hill already.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got here. We've got a gully and a draw. Nice, something to move into right off the bat. I've got some hedgerows too, and then also, oh, I got to flip this last one. But I don't know what it is yet. Um, Another hedgerow and bocage.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I guess there's somebody's like, some people are like, well, is it bocage or is it bocage? I've heard it kind of pronounced both ways. Do you know any of particular way?
I say Bockage, but I'm not sure if I'm right.
Like I said, I've heard bocage and bocage. It's probably just the Americanized bastardization of a French term that we like to do, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna
You'll
have
want
to move.
another terrain card on that hill.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see. So we'll flip this one over. An orchard and a grove on the hill. That's an interest.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one thing that I loved about this game that really drew me to it was the fact that you'll never play the same mission twice. Like you can start it over and you're never going to get the same map. It's going to be something different. You could play this mission multiple times over and still not know, have a different map, and it's going to play out totally different every time. So the replayability even on a single, mission is going to be huge. So that was one of the things that really drew me to the game was that capability. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to get it somewhat nice with some space in between the cards. So I might have to like manipulate it a little bit more here in just a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks good.
there we go. Yep, I'm gonna try to keep this up, and like I said, if people need me to zoom out or zoom in on some stuff, I will go ahead and do that. Let's move this down just a little bit more so I have some top space. Okay, so now we got to check for line of sight. So the way I'm looking at it, with this hedgerow and gully, this card we would be able to see. Is that correct? Because we could see through.
Yep, that's correct. Everything with LOS from the staging area, so through the white borders, is
Mhm.
visible. So
Which
that's
so we've
there.
got a marsh coming up here. So this is
Yep.
actually not a bad way to get in there. Oh, Mike made it. It is 4 a.m. First
Well, good
pot of
morning,
coffee.
Mike.
Love it. So we've got actually it looks like we've got some decent terrain to get started off. I set up one and it was like open, open, and then I think cemetery and then open. I was like, oh, this is not going to be a. I almost want to just kind of restop on that one. So let me go ahead and get these the units out here. So we've
Got
got
one
it.
more card to reveal there. Let me do it. This one here is an
Oh,
LOS.
yep, yep.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, orchard and a grove. So something there at least. There's a little something there. So
Mm-hmm.
all right. So is there any particular way you'd want to set these units up?
Well, normally I put down my objectives first and
Okay.
then
Let's go
decide.
ahead and well, let's go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Because I got that off there. So we'll pull up staging areas. So is there a and this is one of the things that I think one reason why is I wanted to get you on here is to also look at some tactics as well. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
get some ideas of what's kind of a good. Now we have to we have to do the objectives. So we have primary and second objectives, and they have to be in the fourth row here.
Yep. And there's well, we can't see what's there, so they can go. We'll put one here, and we'll put another one here. That'll do.
Okay. Okay, so
And
we
then
got
we'll put
our
the attack position right in the middle. If we've got one, control attack position. Attack position goes in row 3, adjacent to either of the objectives, but we've got it adjacent to both of them, so that's good. Now, in this mission, the attack position doesn't actually do anything except it's worth some victory points at the end. Normally, you'd key it to some pyrotechnics to have people be able to infiltrate from the attack position to the primary objective and the secondary objective, but it's just points here, so ignore it, take it, whichever.
okay. And as we go through this, and then I think Andrew and me want to kind of go into we're gonna start with this one, but then maybe go into some more a little bit more full play and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So works out. Yeah, John. Actually, I was happy to do this, John, and actually put it at a interesting time for most people. Yeah, you can replay it and watch it, but if you have questions, go ahead. I'll try to keep an eye on that as we go through. With that, so we can do that.
There's my units area.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Okay, so we need to put out we can put out the potential combat, potential
Yep.
context. So I can do that while you're splitting that up.
Okay.
So it is going to go C, B, A, and then B again. So
Yep.
oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to turn off center on opponent's moves. Because every time you move
Okay.
something, it would
Okay, there
center
we
it. So I got it
go.
turned off. So you might want to do that too. Because that's always an interesting thing. You're like putting something down, and then all of a sudden it's not there anymore. It gets interesting. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's all right. I'm looking at. I've got my vassal screen on full, so I can't see what you're doing anyway. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Right. I see. It's centering on.
Yep.
Let me turn off that. Center on opponent's moves. Where's that? Preferences somewhere.
Preferences, yeah, file preferences. It's like right in the middle too.
There we go. Got it. Okay. Right. What are we doing with these guys? We'll give one of these, and you can have both these.
All right. So I got Yep, I've got all the potential contacts out on that. So again, if you guys, I would like to put things up, but if you, and I'll try to remember, and as we like pull things out, um, when we have to do the events and things like that, I'll try to pull the PDF over. I have all of the PDFs for the Fields of Fire downloaded. So, and I appreciate, like I said, that's really awesome that you guys did that and put it all out there. Oops, that's not the
Yeah,
right
we wanted
one.
to make sure you could see it. I've deleted a couple of the mortars and put them back
Okay.
because
Well,
they're
yep.
they're still broken apparently. Okay, never mind. The ones from the menu work. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Colin can fix that later.
Well, and that's the other thing. I'm like, I know you guys like to see this stuff because it does help out with, you know, different ideas. So, you guys get to see if there's any issues and stuff like that with the Vassal module, and a lot of the automation on this is really really cool. And anytime we get a good one, a good module, it really makes it up. So, basically, here's the setup. I have the PDF up on the screen. And then we've got, so I did BABC for this one. So, the enemy is deliberate defense is the tactics. So I'll have to remember that one.
So now
And
there's a randomizer on up here somewhere, and we can put the German squads into here, so we can draw them out randomly. It's like
okay,
having
yep,
a cup.
yep. Oh, I
Let's
see the
see.
randomizer for sure. Yep.
Yeah. So we've got two different types of Germans, and the Grenadiers and the whatever these guys are, paratroopers. And we're going to choose the Grenadiers 1, 2, 3, and 4, who all have slightly different ratings. So we're going to draw them randomly whenever we need a German squad. I'll just put
Okay.
that next to the map somewhere. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I actually got it up on the screen.
Yep.
So
Okay.
yep,
Great.
yep. I actually, there's enough room. I might be able to leave that up. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But I actually, we only
Um.
need it when we need a screen, so I'll be good on that one. I'd rather have the action cards up if I can keep those up, because
Yeah.
those are vital. So I'd rather have that up.
So
And
what
there
we
we
can do, we've got first, second, and third platoon set up. I've given first platoon all the machine guns
go.
and a mortar, so they can blast their way through to the primary objective. Second, I've given him the bazookas, and third is just going to be our backup guy. Now, what I often do, I often give first sergeant a couple of units to command by himself, so we can clear the extra cards. Because the objective of the mission is to just grab these two primary objectives, secondary objective.
Mm-hmm.
But because this is a standalone mission, and it doesn't matter how many of our guys die in trying, we can try and get as many points as possible, and we get a lot of points for clearing cards. So we're going to try and just clear the whole map of Germans. That
Got it.
sound good?
That sounds perfect, actually. Yes.
Great.
So and like sometimes I think a lot of times we get games set up and then we're like, oh, well, great, what do I do now? So sometimes having an idea of where we're going, and I think that's kind of a good way to go. So with that, so I'm like, that's right, they're only cardboard people.
Yeah. Now, normally in a campaign, you'd need to be a bit more careful with
Yeah.
your manpower, but it's fine. I've added color borders to the first, second, third platoon, so you can see who's attached to what.
Yep. Usually you
And
would use if we were doing a campaign, you have the
log
campaign
sheet.
log sheets to
Yeah.
help you out with that. Yeah.
Right. And what are we going to give Sergeant? He says he wants a machine gun, and he wants he wants an assault team. So he's going to grab one from second platoon.
Okay. So you can I was going to ask, is there a benefit for an assault
Level mortars,
over a fire team, assault team over a fire team?
Yeah, fire teams are pretty limited in what they can do. They can't advance into new cards. They can only move. They can't advance into anywhere where there's a VOF marker, volume of
Okay.
fire. They can only move to friendly occupied cards. So assault teams are regular units. They're not quite as good as your full squads because they can only engage enemies on their own card. But yeah, they pretty much work. So yeah, we're going to give First Sergeant this. We're
Okay.
going to say we got First Platoon. I'm going to put him over here. That sounds good. He's right by the primary objective. He's going to
Yep.
go through the gully, through the marsh, and find out whatever's here. Take the primary objective. We can put second. Second's under your control, so you can put him where you like. But
Yeah,
I'd
I think I'm
say
gonna.
send him
I
up to
think.
the second objective.
Yeah, I was. Yep. So on that the far column.
Yeah, we can move him
So
over here.
over to here.
And then we'll have third as a backup. He can go in the middle,
Yep.
and he can. Let's give him a mortar as well. Actually, while we're at it, he can come up in the middle and fire some mortars and do some stuff. And then first sergeant is going to get us lots of extra bonus points if he doesn't get killed down the left side. Here we got a COHQ. He can go here. An XO with second platoon, and they'll be in charge of collecting casualties.
Carl's got a question. Could the
Mhm.
CO first sergeant, company first sergeant, take squad units like first and second platoon or second and third platoon units, for example?
Yep.
Could they take the whole squad? Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So when you attach units, you only attach units to platoons, rifle platoons. There's no one actually literally attached to the staff units, like the first sergeant. So they're still attached to this machine gun, still attached to first platoon, for example. But we're just going to put him over here so that first sergeant can use his commands to move him around. And you can set that up pretty much as you like.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a little bit more open than what I think people are a little bit more figured they're structured. First platoon can only do first platoon. So it's
Yep.
one of those things that as I've learned, you have a little bit more freedom than you think you got. So which is always a good
Yep.
thing. All right. So everything's all set up. When we get to the setup, is there anything further we need to set up? I think that's it actually.
Yeah, there's our controls just to show us where the map borders and stuff are. We can put them on. So we got our left border here. These are useful, especially if you're playing in Vassal on a very small monitor like mine, and you forget where exactly you are on the map, so you don't wander off the border by mistake. Limit of advance at the top, because the map does expand when enemies off map start shooting at you. So we've got a line of departure here. Then we want our contact and
Oh yeah, that's
visibility.
right. Yep,
I'm going to
we
put
are now.
contact here just because I'll lose it if it's at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, throw it in the middle so that way you can see it for sure.
Yeah.
Once we start getting some PDFs and it might get a little complicated, but we'll figure that out. Hopefully it won't be too bad.
Yeah, it should be okay. Now, we also have some assets. We've got some rifle grenades, 3 of those at 1 shot each. So says the book, and we can give 1 each to our platoons. So I'm going to put them directly on the map under the counter here. So you just got to remember to move these both at once. We don't have any stacking turned on these in this module, just because a lot of things end up stacking which are not supposed to. You lose.
Oh, like the auto stack and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Okay, got it.
it's easier not to have it. Then on my command display, you want to choose the top command display,
Oh,
US
yep.
Army, World War
Let me
II,
pull up the
Korea. Yep.
so what'd you say? World War One, US Army, World War One, Korea. Okay, got it.
World War II.
World War Two. Yeah. The World War One's coming. No.
Might be. Yes. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. It's in development. Let's put it that
It's in development. Yeah. So we want we want one of these. We got lots of. Oh, there we go. End of mission. End of mission is going to be on turn 10. So we're going to put one of those there. We don't need any more of these, so we'll take them off. Don't need any of these. The command counters, which we're using on this one, COHQ, first, second, third, exern, first sergeant. And then we've got some smoke grenades, which I'm going to put on the chart here. We'll forget about them, but we'll try not to.
Yeah, hopefully we look at this a little bit more regular. Well, we should look at it as regularly as possible. So
We've got
hopefully
4
that-
smoke grenades. I'm just going to give 1 each to first squad and 1 to first sergeant, and then some WP, which is almost the same, except you can throw it at the enemy and it hurts them. Nasty stuff, WP.
yes, the white phosphorus or Willie Pete. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all we've got for assets in this mission. Just the smoke grenades and the rifles, rifle grenades.
Yep. And it looks like we do have some fire support.
We do have fire support, yeah. Now let's see. Our fire support. There's a little. We normally write this into the on the log sheet, where we've got a little widget at the top here. Says fire missions remaining.
Okay, got it. Yep.
And you can enter in all the information into this chart here. Do you have that open?
Yep, I do have that open. Yep.
Cool. Okay. So you just put in here. We got the 15th Field Artillery Battalion, and they've got Ichi, and let's say whatever it is, -5. And they've got oh, in fact, yeah, they've got infinite ammo because we're not tracking ammo. They got infinite ammo until the event tells us we've not got any.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got that's it. So we've got HE and we've got WP as well. What was WP? -4. Yeah, -4.
-3.
Right. So we don't even have to use this to just
because this was like a tracker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As you went
So
through.
if you were tracking fire missions, you can do it direct in the Vassal module here, which is great. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, that's kind of nice. It's got an automatic. You just right click it and say mission up or down, depending on how many that is. So, yep. Yeah, that's a little nice feature because usually you would track it on the paper. So this way you don't have to have paper and you can do it all together with that. So for sure.
Yeah. And you can do the same on the experience tracker as well.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Is anything confusing on the experience tracker? We perform a successful point-blank grenade attack is something you're likely to forget later, so keep an eye on those and see if we get any points for them.
Okay.
Everything else can be checked at the end of the mission.
Awesome.
Right.
Sounds good.
So are we all ready? Colin is sending me urgent messages. Okay.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. So I think we're all ready to start there. Yeah.
Okay. And as my good friend Mitch Land, which I've played with Mitch a lot now, so he's a good friend of mine. He says, follow the sequence of play.
Follow the sequence of play. Yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
We've got the sequence of play as a player aid in Fields of Fire Deluxe, so there's no excuse for it not to be sat right next to your map.
Yep. Now, whether you follow it or not, that's a different story. But if it's sitting
right
to
follow it.
Excuse. Yep.
Okay, I'll talk you through the first turn, so we get the sequence of play right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and we actually skip 3.1 because it's a friendly higher HQ event, and we skip this one. And this
So
is not a defensive mission, it's an offensive mission. I'm correct on that, right?
that's right. Yep.
So we get to skip the defensive. So 3.2 is done. So we have the
Yep.
friendly command phase. So this is where it all starts.
Okay, so friendly command phase. What's important to remember is that you have a battalion HQ who is not on the map. He's off map. And the very first thing that happens is the battalion HQ impulse. And while he's not on the map, the only thing he can do is activate the COHQ. So we flip on our command display. I've got my command display open now. We flip COHQ to commands activated. Now, if COHQ loses his radio, then that doesn't happen. But fortunately, we've got abstract radios today, so we should be okay.
Yeah, so it's one of the things that I think people get confused of, and it was one that took me a little while. Like, even though the HQ being battalion HQ is not on the map, it's still connected in a lot of cases. So you're kind of doing the same thing as if it was. Am I correct on that, or
Yeah.
it's more of a here you get automatic if it's on you get the automatic commands if it's on the map, correct?
If it's on the map, then it gets six command points to use, and then you can use it like an HQ, and it'll activate the COHQ and do whatever else you want it to do. Okay, so that's the battalion HQ impulse. That's all he's going to do. So we move on to COHQ impulse. And COHQ is going to draw an action card. So do you want to draw an action card?
Yep, I will draw an action card. So we get a 4.
We get a 4. Okay, now we get a +1 to that because we're still at no contact. It's one of our modifiers.
Yep.
So we get 5 for that. In the charts, all of the charts in the game are all in Vassal, and you can find the command draw modifiers chart. And at the bottom there, it's at the bottom of that, it says the current activity level is no contact, +1.
Yep, there it is.
And that's also on the hint cards and on the player aids, and you can use the hint cards, player aids, Vassal, whatever you like. Okay, so we've got 5 points to spend. All of our HQs are in communication with us anywhere on the map. So we can spend 5 points to activate
all
first,
of them.
second, third, EXO, and first sergeant, which is a pretty good way to start. So COHQ uses 5 points, and he's up top here, and the activation's complete. 0 commands box. And that's all for the COHQ impulse. Now it's the platoon and HQ and CO staff impulse. So all activated platoon HQs and staff can now take a go. And they can go in any order you like. So you can do second, and then EXO, and then first, and sergeant, and whatever you like. So we're going to start off. May as well do them in order.
John, this mission, real quick, John, this mission, they're all line. We've taken this is kind of a simplistic mission, so they're all line in this case. They're not green, so that's why this mission is a little different on that. So, they're line level. So, okay, go ahead.
Right. So we'll start with first platoon, and we're going to draw an action card and see how many commands he gets.
Okay.
He gets 2.
Yep.
Okay.
2.
So he gets
that's
+1,
effective.
no contact. So he's got 3 commands. Okay. Now he can save those, or he can use them. He can save up to 6 in a turn, or 4 if it was limited vision, or just 3 or 2 if he's green. But we're going to use those 3, and I think what we're going to do is the traditional start, which is to spend 1 point to detach a assault team.
Yep. I actually sent in a machine gun when I started playing this. Oh, I'll just send the machine gun in, and I was like, that wasn't a smart idea. I think I restarted that mission because I lost that guy pretty quickly.
So who's this guy? 3-1. Actually, sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take him from 1-1, and I'm going to tell you why I'm taking it from 1-1 in a minute. We're going to take an assault team, and we're going to send him forwards. Now, this assault team, when I detached it from 1-1, I gave it the smoke grenade.
Okay.
which 1-1 was carrying. So I've moved it from the command display onto the map, just so I remember he has it. Doesn't matter which you do, that's fine. Now he's moved forward, so we're going to mark him as exposed. That's another useful thing in Vassal. You've got these little exposed and pinned tabs, so saves counter clutter.
Mm-hmm.
So we've detached that, moved that, so that's 2, and I think that will do. So we're going to save that by moving it down to the bottom there and flipping it to activation completed.
All right.
Yeah, that's my move. Now the assault team later is in general initiative, is going to start searching for cover there. And if he fails that, he might use his smoke grenade, or he might just draw a 0 and do nothing. Okay, second platoon. That's
Okay.
why don't you take second platoon?
Yep.
What are they going to
I'll
do?
take 7 platoon. So I get 3. So
Oh, great.
second platoon 4 then because it's +1 with no
Mm-hmm.
contact. So
Yep.
I've got some points to do. So I can actually do a few different things.
Can
I
do.
might save some because obviously we just want to get into the first row. We really don't want to go too hog wild into that. So because we got these potential contacts and things like that. So
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna do the same thing with that. So
Could do.
let's
You could always send your
and
2-step instead of an assault team.
yep,
Well, up to you, of course.
yep. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So detach assault team from 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 point, and then of course we'll move them into here. That's 2 points, and I'll do the same thing because and uh mark as exposed, and then also send that smoke grenade in there too. So I'm gonna follow copy you on that one because that makes sense
Yep.
to do. And so that's
2-2
second
had
platoon
the
1-2.
WP grenade.
Oh, that's 1-2 had the regular one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So 2-2 has that. So all right. So that's two action points. 1-2. So that leaves me with 2. Um, I think we're gonna just save those 2
Yeah.
with that one. Flip to activation complete. Okay. So
Yep.
second platoon's all done.
Okay. You're doing third platoon too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing third platoon and then yep. So third platoon's gonna get 5.
Yeah.
I'm
Now I'd say
taking all the
third.
good cards. I'm sorry. I'm taking all the high activation orders. So
Colin is desperately messaging me saying that we haven't flipped our cards, which are now in LOS, but I'm going to not do that yet and pretend that I did it on purpose. It's fine. Keep going. We'll reveal cards once you're done.
oh yeah. Yep. I know where you're coming from on this. I've had people texting me when I'm like, "Oh, you missed it." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like already a minute and a half ahead of time. So all right.
It's
Okay,
three.
so
Now, is three going to be a reserve, or are we going to advance all at once?
no, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and reserve it. I mean, because can we keep all 5 of those? Is that
We can, yeah.
yep.
He can
So let's
save up
go
to
ahead and
6.
do that.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and keep those. And then so that way, because you don't have to like use up all the points if you can say that. So
Yep. Okay, now it's our staff. So
you
there's
know what,
just
Mike? He's like, Mike said, "That's okay, Tony. Those cards will turn to you on you soon enough." I'm like, yeah.
the action deck hates me. That's what everyone says. I'm sure it doesn't really. All right, I'm drawing a card for Exo. He's got 2 + 1. He's going to
Yep.
save it. And I'm drawing one for. I've got cramp in my foot. Ouch, that really hurts. Never mind. Got 3 for first sergeant. That's +1. That's 4. He's saved that. Okay, now we've advanced all these guys forwards, so now we can reveal all the cards in LOS from these 2 assault teams. So he's got LOS to all adjacent cards have LOS. We've got a village there. That's quite handy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some woods. Good. Okay. And no one's on the hill yet. Yeah, that's as far as we can
Yeah, because
see.
it's all green on the across the top there. So
Yep. Yeah.
so for
Okay.
those that are just jumping in here, when they're so if we look at the hedgerow, if it's white on these, you can see through it. So in this case, from the staging area, you could see through the hedgerows this way into that. So if there's white on that, green is basically think of it as blocking terrain on that one. So it kind of blocks no farther than what you can see on that one.
Yep.
So
So we've got a whole row of green
yep.
along row 2 now, and so we can't see any further than that. Unless we went on this hill on the left,
Yes.
then we can
Yep.
see over that and see all the way to the end of the map, maybe. Right. Next thing to do: general initiative.
Yeah, because just so everybody knows on this, if we didn't get 5 activations, we would draw for the individual platoons and or units that had not activated. So with us getting 5, we really didn't get to show that part that part off on that, but that's okay.
Yeah, so
Uh,
I'm sure everybody has their sequence of play in front of them and
yep.
is following it carefully. So we're skipping the CO HQ initiative impulse because he was activated. We're skipping the platoon HQ initiative impulse because they were all activated. We're skipping the staff initiative impulse because they were all activated. So we're into general initiative,
Mhm.
which I'm going to pull now. And we look at the smaller number at the bottom of here, which is a 3. 3 is pretty good. So that gives both our assault teams a chance to search for cover and maybe drop some smoke if we feel like it's necessary. So I would say the guy who's in most danger right now is the guy in this gully because that's open from attack from the top. So
Oh, yeah,
he's
because it's got the white on that, so it can come from up here if it needs to.
yeah.
Yep.
So he's going to search for cover, and we search for cover by drawing the number at the bottom of the card here, which is a 3. So I'll do this one. You can do the other one. Okay, and we look
Okay.
for the word cover at the top. So it's 1. Oh, there it
Oh,
is, cover. And we continue drawing 3 cards, so the cards get nicely shuffled up.
yep.
So we got cover, so that's nice. So I can place a cover marker on here and put my assault team under it. So he doesn't have to use his smoke. He's safe. He's pretty good. Okay.
Now the
Go
cover,
ahead.
it's a cover 1 because the gully at the bottom of the left-hand corner is a 1, correct? Where the
No,
trees and stuff is?
it's because it's a bush symbol.
Okay.
Then it's a cover +1. The 1 in the bush is how many cover markers you can place on one single
Oh,
card.
okay. Gotcha. So
So
you use
we
that
can't
that's
place
how
any
many
more
cover.
cover markers on this gully now.
Okay,
Um,
so, like, in my case, this hedgerow, you could have 2 cover
that's
markers.
right. Yes.
Okay.
And that becomes
So
important because when you have over 3 steps under cover, then they get penalties when they hit by artillery and mortars and
yeah,
grenade
they're
attacks.
they're they're bursting out of the seams under that cover basically, like, yeah, I can only
Yes.
handle so much, yep. Okay, so I actually get to pull 4 cards, to look for
Hmm.
cover for this unit right there. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, good,
There
I
we go.
got it, and 4. So, right click and, or is it on the card itself? There it is, cover. Cover +1,
Yep.
and so he's on top of there. So there we go.
Great. Okay. And that is the left-hand side of the sequence of play all complete. Everything on the right-hand side is just stuff which happens automatically. Um, and we're going to skip most of it for this one. So it's enemy activity phase. There's no enemies. They're not going to do anything. There's mutual capture retreat phase. Nobody's retreating yet because they're not scared enough. The vehicle phase. We've got no vehicles. We're going to ignore that. Combat phase, mutual combat phase. First part is to update fire missions. We don't have any fire missions. Next part is the potential contact evaluation segment. So we're going to evaluate these potential contacts. We've got 2 of them, and they're both C. We do these in alphabetical order, normally A before B before C, but they're both C, so we're going to decide which one to do first randomly by drawing a card. So we draw a card and we look under 2 and it's 1. So we're calling one on the left 1, one on the right 2. So it's this one here, potential contact C. We evaluate this by looking at the activity level, which is that red counter here, which says no contact. While we're under no contact, C, we draw 4 cards to see if we get contact. That's on the potential contact draw chart, which is also on the hint cards. It's very handy.
Which one is that? Enemy contact. Yep, there we go. Okay, got it up here. So we've got a C, no contact, 4 cards, and we're looking for contact, correct?
Yep, that's right. So I'll draw this one, and
Okay.
you can draw the one on the right. So we've got
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Reshuffle. So we draw one more card, and it's nothing, and I reshuffle all that into the deck.
I'll tell you what, pulling those cards builds up this tension like there's no tomorrow. I love that part about the cards. It's like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, and then it's always that last card that wants to do that. Always
Yeah.
that last card that wants to mess you up. Okay, so I pull 4 again. So here we go. So 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Oh, there we go.
3, and 4. Because you always continue to draw the total number of cards. You never once you don't just stop because it keeps rotating the cards in and out and stuff like that. So all right. So
Right. Okay. So you'll want page 9 in your mission book.
okay. Let me pull that up here for everybody to see because I've got it up here. I'll get it up here. So page 9. Okay, German force packages.
Yep. So what we want is the contact table, German contact package placement tables. We're going to look on the column PCC, and we're going to draw a random number between 1 and 10.
Okay, I will take care of that since it's my card.
Mm-hmm.
So we look at the 10. So
Yep.
that'd be 6.
6. Okay, so that's 5 to 6. That's package 3. Incoming. Oh, good fun. Incoming mortar -3 VOF plus a spotter. Okay, so it says place the incoming VOF on the same card as the triggering unit. So that's a -3 VOF on your hedge rover.
Okay. VOF minus hmm,
Incoming -3. I
okay.
think it says.
I have pending -3 HE fire mission.
Okay, you'll want to draw the pending and then flip it. Yep.
Okay. There we
There we
go.
go. Right.
Okay. Yep.
And then there's a spotter in basic cover at max LOS. So we determine where the spotter is with the contact location menu at the bottom left. We're in column 4, so you want to draw a number between 1 and 5.
Okay. Sorry, I was just keeping up on the comments. Okay, 1 to 5 is 5.
5.
Is
So that's going to right front, which is off map. Oh, that's a tricky place for a spotter to be. Don't you hate that? So you'll want to add some terrain to the map, to your right
Okay.
front.
Let me pull up that campaign again, standalone mission, and so flip it. It's a
Yep.
hedgerow. So where is
Yep.
that gonna
That's
go?
going to go right there. Yep.
Okay.
Now potentially you could have a hill a little bit further out than that. But yeah, so you want to keep drawing to the front right and see if you get any LOS from a hill.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading the comments. So I drew this one. So
You drew this. Yeah, we're going to draw a couple more cards to
okay.
see if he could be on a hill at long range.
Okay. So action deck or the terrain deck.
Terrain deck. Yep.
Oh, terrain deck. Okay. Let me pull that back up. There it is. Okay. So here's another one.
Yep. And that goes front right.
Does it go up here?
It goes to the diagonally. Yep. We're going.
Okay. And then another one because is that because okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I
One
get.
more. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be thorough. We often don't do this. It's all right. We tend to run out of table space at some point. Oh, and we have run out of table space.
Well, I've got. Well, no.
Yeah,
Luckily, that's the
fine.
last one. So
Okay,
what I
well, we're
got.
fine. There's no hills, so the spotter's
Yep.
not there. So anyway, spotter's down here in this hedgerow.
So do we
So
place a? Is there a
it's
way to place
German.
this?
We want a German spotter, mortar spotter, and he's going to go right here.
Okay. So did you? Is that an automatic on the card, or did you have to pull that out of the pieces?
No, I pulled that out of the unit pieces menu.
Okay.
So go to unit pieces, go to the Germans tab, and he's under observers, spotters.
Got it. Unit pieces, German. Wow, there's a lot of stuff up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it. Yep, I got it. So observer spotters, good to go. Okay.
Right. Now he also places a mortar concentration target marker, which gives him a bonus draw on this card when he tries to call for fire next time.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's something everyone forgets, and then you remember.
Remember
And you
Mike
think,
telling me that the
yeah.
cards would turn on me? I think that's happened. So yep.
Now this mortar guys, he's in +1 basic cover, so we can bring that up by right-clicking on the card and
Mhm.
cover.
Yep.
Okay, he's there, and he's not. He's going to keep firing at you until he fails to draw for fire, and then it will be removed. We're not going to
Okay.
track ammo for him.
And
At
we can get
special
rid of the
position.
potential contact now too.
Yep. You can discard that. Okay. Right.
Well, that
Good.
didn't go out as well I was hoping.
Well, yeah, that's
Luckily, he did find cover, so that might help a little bit. So
other thing. The spotter is unspotted right now,
okay.
so we don't know where he is. So we have to find him before we start shooting at him.
Got it. We can't get rid of him until we spot him. Got it.
Yep.
So makes sense.
Yeah. Now you can put the unspotted marker at the top of the card because everything on the card is either spotted or not spotted. So it
Okay,
doesn't
so the
come
whole
back with
card's
control
not,
units.
not
Yeah.
available. Yep, got it.
Yep. Okay. Right. Good. Okay. Kind of good. Okay, but that's potential contact evaluation done. It's pinned recovery. Nobody's pinned yet. So going on to combat effects. We're going to resolve all of the cards which have a VOF marker on them, which is this one here. So your assault team is exposed and under this cover marker, and he's being hit from off map. That's not good. So we're going to take the +1 as the cover. See, there's 2 cover values on this card, +2
Oh,
and
yep,
+1.
up here.
Yeah, if because all of the fire is happening on your card, it's artillery which has just landed. It's not firing into the card from across. So we take +1 as the cover value.
Got it.
So we've got +1, we've got +1 cover, so that's +2, and then we've got -3, 4, 5. So that gives you a net -3.
Okay. So then we
So
pull an action card and look
yep,
for the -3,
yeah,
which will be a hit.
that's a hit. Yeah.
Eh,
Right now you draw a second card to see what that hit is. Assault teams are always rated line, so we look at the line column, and that's a PC. And assault team is only 1 step, so we only take the first letter of that, which is P. P is for paralyzed, which means our assault team has been converted to a paralyzed team.
Okay. Let's see. Mark as convert. Oh, hit P. So I'm assuming that. Yep, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
So that's
He's
awesome.
converted to a paralyzed team, and he's pinned as well.
Yep.
He's also still exposed, but that doesn't really matter right now because that's going to go away in a second. Right, okay, and that is combat effects. Nothing else is happening. That's all. So it's cleanup phase. In the cleanup phase, we remove the exposed markers and grenade hits and misses and smoke and stuff. The incoming from here does not disappear until next turn fire mission update segment. So in the Vassal module, there's a button at the top here which says clean up. If you click that, it'll do everything for you. So I'm going to click that now, and you'll see the exposed disappear from the assault team. There we go.
Yep.
Great.
So,
okay.
What a great first turn there, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I got too cocky on those cards. The card gods got in my way. So yeah, I have to start. I'm gonna have to start. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
One other thing we have to update, which is the current activity level.
Yep. So we're now
we
at
got one VOF on a card now, which is the definition of contact. So we're in contact with the enemy, even if we don't know where they are. Great. Okay. So now we go to our command display and finish off here. We got the command display open. Yep. Okay. So we're going to slide all of these guys up to the top row, and we're going to put the COHQ back in his box there, and they're all ready for the next turn. We're going to move game turn to turn 2, and yep, that's it. Right.
All right.
Okay. Good start.
One
Turn
turn done. We got.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to get fun here pretty soon. I have a feeling we're going to start moving in. So.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is first phase, it's the event phase. Do you want to draw a card, see if we get an event?
Yep. No
we
event.
do.
Oh, yeah, we did actually. Yep.
Okay, cool. Right. So we want page 8 in the book. None of these events are good.
Well, yeah, they usually aren't. So.
Okay, you'll want to draw a card. Draw on the turn 2 to 4 column, so a number between 1 and 10.
All right. Yep. 1 and 10. 4.
4. Must keep up with the companies on your left or right. Must advance at least 1 unit onto a new row further than the current most advanced US unit this turn, unless you're already on row 4, then ignore. Okay, so we've got to move someone up to row 2, which should be okay because my assault team's doing fine. So he'll. that
was a little dig there, wasn't it?
Don't know what you're talking about. All
right. For being a cooperative solitaire game, that's not very. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we were playing Wolfpack, and we had 2 of our captains go after the same boat. So yeah, which is not usually a recommended thing. So yeah, it's a little co-opetition is always a good thing. So all right. So basically, we just got to make sure we move up 1 and by the way, on the experience, that is 1, if I remember right. Yeah, complete HQ event. So if we can do that, we'll get it. So
we get a point for that. So we've got to try and do it, and if we do it, then we do, and we should be okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Okay. So onto the command display. It's BNHQ impulse. So we're going to activate the COHQ. It's now the COHQ impulse. So I'm going to draw a card to see how many he gets. We draw 4. That gives him 4 command points. Yep. We don't get a +1 modifier. Now with 4, everybody is in communication because nobody's pinned yet. So we're going to activate these 4 guys, and 3rd platoon can act on initiative, and that way we can show off what the initiative phase is. So
perfect.
Move
that'll work out
to there, and that'll do. All right. 1 1st platoon. Tell you what, I'm sorry, I just have to step away for a few seconds. Why don't you take platoon 3? No, we can't do platoon 3. Why don't you take platoon 1? See if you can get that assault team up to the next row.
Okay, which is pretty easy to do. So that's an automatic. So, yep.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be back in just a sec.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna activate. We got to draw for cards first. I was about ready to just start going. We do have 1 save point, so we're gonna go ahead and draw. 4, so that will bring this up to 5 points. With that, so we have 5 activation points as we go through. So the first one, we are going to advance. So when we look at the um, uh, commands here, we can go to the movement actions. Move to adjacent card, cost 1. It's an auto, any HQ or staff, any good unit marked, not marked exposed as exposed. So this assault team is not marked as exposed. So he is going to move into here. He'll take his smoke grenade with him, and he will be marked as exposed. So we've got that there. The cover does go away. I'll double check on that when Andrew gets back on that. So we'll take that one there. But I hope everybody's enjoying this. It's going to be interesting. I've already got some taken care of a lot of this right here. This one here. So, oh, that's right. You're right. Let me undo that. You are right on that one.
Okay, I'm back. What did you do?
I messed up already.
Okay.
I tried to move the assault team and I forgot you can't move it.
No. Can't move your assault team yet.
Yep. So because they got to get an order from somebody. So
Yeah.
so let's go ahead and do that. So
Okay, so what did we get? We've got 5 points. Yeah?
yes, we're up to 5. We got a 4, so we do have plenty of actions to maneuver stuff. So.
All right. We're gonna move. Yeah, we're gonna move up. Yeah, we can move everybody at once, but yeah, why not? That sounds good.
Do
So
platoon movement. It's platoon movement action, correct?
Yep. So we're gonna take the whole platoon. We're gonna spend 2 points and move them all up to this card here. That's 2 points, and a 3rd point to move the assault team forwards, and he'll be marked exposed. Mark all these guys exposed. Yeah, where are we? Exposed. Now, with that platoon movement, some of those guys can go under this cover marker. So I'm going to put RT and the platoon HQ and the machine gun under cover. I don't think they're in too much danger, but you never know.
Yeah, having it's not bad to have your HQ undercover for sure.
Yeah, especially in this mission, because you got communications to everyone on the card, regardless of cover. Things get a lot harder in Normandy when you're trying to work out their useless radios.
Yeah, yeah, because
So
you have to be either under the same cover, on the same card, under the same cover. Yeah, it gets very, very particular on that one for sure.
Okay, so we spent 3 commands. We got 2 left. Yeah, I think that's everything we're going to do there. I'll reveal these cards up on row 3, which the assault team can see. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, can't see any further than that.
Well, so we got an orchard, a woods, and a woods. So
yep. Okay, and that's first platoon. They're doing well, making good progress. They're gonna save 2 points. Okay, second platoon. Now second platoon's in a bit of a fix here, because you've got to try and spot this spotter. But there's no way of spotting the spotter except from these woods up on road 2. And I don't think anybody's going to get up onto these woods on road 2, because the problem with the incoming marker is that you can't see out of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So you can either leave the poor paralyzed guy there and move around him, and or yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, the tough thing is we got incoming in there, and I don't really want to put too much in that card to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, the incoming will be removed before combat effect, so you can move people up and they won't be hit by that incoming.
Okay.
But the mortar spotter will get a +1 draw when he tries to fire at this card again next turn.
Yeah.
Which
It,
is likely to hit.
well, first of all, I need to pull for orders, so let me do that
Yeah,
first.
see how
Go
many
find
orders
out
you
what
get.
we get. Oh, nice. So we will have 6 orders.
Oh, good.
So we've got some choices to do on that.
Right.
Okay.
Now things start getting tricky. Who do you
Yeah.
want to put under
So
fire so we can send up the HQ and rally the paralyzed guy? And
I
now
think
whoever
that's
moves up into this card can use an infiltrate to move up to the card,
Oh,
but it
yep.
might not be marked exposed. That's
Yep.
slight advantage.
Yep. So and we've got enough action points to do that. So the infiltrate it is attempt let's see, where was that at on the attempt to infiltrate. So it's 1 and I got to pull 2 cards to see if it is marked good or not. So yeah, first thing I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and send my platoon and try to infiltrate. So the nice thing about infiltration is that it's successful in the fact that you're going to move, but whether you get the not exposed is a different story. So
Yeah.
so and I need to pull
Useful
2
when you have
cards.
veteran units, so they have much higher
Yeah,
chance of getting it.
yeah, and at least they're not green,
We don't.
so it's like not just 1 card. It's
Yeah.
actually at least 2 cards. So so we're going to pull the first card.
Is he moving under the cover marker or is he just there?
Yeah, he's going to move under the cover marker. So
Okay.
so infiltrate. What's the symbol for infiltrate?
That's the 3 guys
Oh,
behind
then
the
I got
wolf.
it
Oh, yep.
right
Oh,
off the
yeah,
bat.
you did. Great.
Yep.
Yep. So he's
Yep.
not marked exposed.
So it's not marked
Good.
exposed, which is nice. So he's undercover. So that was one.
Right.
That's 1 action.
Yep.
Okay. So I still have 5. Then can he rally? Can we try to rally the paralyzed at that point?
We can. Yep.
Okay.
So he
So
gets to draw 2 cards, and if we get rally at the top, then our paralyzed is unpinned,
okay.
which means
So
he'll
1
automatically retreat. Looks like.
no go on that one. Unfortunately, I had 2
Mm-hmm.
covers, so
Okay.
that's
Never mind. Yeah, not sure what else he can do. Well, I mean, he can leave because he's not exposed, and you haven't done a move action yet. An infiltrate is not a move, so you can move somewhere else.
Oh, the paralyzed guy or the
The HQ.
well, I moved him in, but because he's
That was
not
an
exposed.
infiltrate.
Okay. Oh, so he
Yeah.
can
So you,
actually move.
yeah. On the actions menu, every separate item on the actions menu is a different action. So
Oh,
you
okay.
can't
So
do
you
the
can
same action twice in an impulse, but an infiltrate is not the same as a move. So.
All right. So you can
So
actually
that's a
move,
good thing
but
with infiltrate. You go in not exposed, and then you can move again. So you can order this paralyzed guy to leave, which might be a good idea.
yeah, that's what I was
He
gonna
can
do.
he can move when he's pinned, except he'll drop that smoke grenade.
Okay, but somebody else can pick that up if we need
Yep,
to. Okay. So, is that just a move order or
that's a move order. Yep.
okay, so yeah. So he'll move so should we move can he move back to the staging area? That's the one question.
Back to the
Okay.
staging area is the only place he can move. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
a pinned unit can't move to somewhere without a friendly unit.
Okay. So he'll do that. So that'll um be another. So that gives me 3.
Hmm.
I'm wondering
Now
if I should
you can grab that smoke, but it'll mark you exposed, so you won't be able to move.
yeah. Let's
And you can move. Oh, hey, you can move forwards into the woods and then try spotting that mortar. Except that separates you a long way from your platoon, so you
yeah.
might not
That
want to do that.
doesn't I'd almost rather create a another assault team or move a squad in there and then go from there. I don't
Yeah,
really want to
yeah.
send
You
my
might have wanted to
HQ.
do that before you moved.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. So,
You've moved, so you're out of communication with them now.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Uh,
should have done that
but
first. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can assume that you did.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna do
It's
a
a
little.
solo game. Nobody's
Yeah,
looking.
yeah, yeah. And it's still a learning game. So basically, what
Yep.
would happen is I would have moved a squad in first,
Yep.
tried
Mhm.
to infiltrate it because I could have done that.
Yep.
Um,
Says draw
so
for
let me.
infiltrate now.
Yep. So we're gonna try to infiltrate, and so that'd be 2. Didn't get
Oh,
that one, so he gets marked exposed.
oh dear.
So unfortunately, he could not move any. Oh, oops, that's not what I
Nope,
wanted.
didn't want to do that.
But he is under the cover at least,
Yeah.
so that works.
So that was what did you do? One
I have 1
rally
left. Yep.
move. So you got one left, so you can move the HQ out of spotters sites if you want. And then you
Mm,
can, yeah, if you're moving back to the staging area, you can move everyone else up next turn.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea because we were trying to rally. I was trying to rally the one guy. That's why I moved him up. So yep, we'll move him back here.
Yep. Okay. In theory, the paralyzed and the HQ are marked exposed now, but they're in the
Yeah,
staging
they're
area.
in the staging area. So yep.
They'll be okay.
All right. So I
Yeah.
could I actually? Oh, so it's the unit. You can't do a move twice with a single unit. You can use
Yeah.
move multiple
That's
times.
right.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Just
can
make
order as many the same action to lots of different units. That's no problem.
just not to the same unit. Got it.
Yeah. All right. So you've rescued the paralyzed guy and you've placed a unit under a bush
Yep.
in the
So he has
line of
one
sight of a mortar spotter.
activation point left.
Right. Gonna save
So
that.
we'll save that one. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. What's next? Okay, EXO and First Sergeant. First Sergeant's going to start making a move, I think. Let's draw a card. We got a 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's got 9 points. You can only save 6 of these, so you can use them. He's gonna, yeah. What's he gonna do? He'll move up to. No, he won't. He'll send this assault team forwards, and yeah, and he'll go forwards himself. It's 2, and he'll search for cover. They're both the same experience, so he's going to search for cover. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
He gets it.
get
Sorry,
the
he ordered the assault team to search for cover,
okay.
and he got it. And then he's going to move undercover himself. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was 4. And yeah, that'll do.
That's right, because move
2,
adjacent
3,
is
4.
different than move within the card. Those are 2
Yeah,
different those are different operations. So,
that's right.
uh,
Yep.
for those that are wondering, moving in a card is different than moving from one adjacent card, so you're able to do that. So, you can move into a card and then once you're on the card, if you need to move again under something that comes up, you can do that later.
Yep, and move within a card is the exception to the multiple times. You can do that as many times as you like in an impulse,
Okay.
which is very handy in urban combat where you have to move around buildings within the same card.
Yeah, that looks like fun. I'm like that looks insane to do urban combat.
Yes. Now, from up on this hill, we can see all the way. Let's see, that's close range, long range, very long range to this top right card. Oh, there we go. It's a farm. And we can see close, long, very long, up to this card here. That's another farm. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now, EXO is going to draw for. And he gets 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 7. EXO looks around to see if there's anything which needs sorting out. Nothing in reach. EXO is going to move over here because he figures you're in a lot of trouble over here, so he's going to need to sort you out soon.
Of course he
Spinning.
is.
Oops, that's Vietnam. Okay, spinning 1 point there, and he's going to save that. Okay, that's the end of the activation phase. So now it's the initiative.
Mhm.
And if we look at our chart, we can see that 3rd platoon has not been activated yet.
Yep.
Which is why he's still here. So we flip him and we can draw initiative points for him. So we draw a
Okay.
card and we look at the small number. Oh, sorry, you draw it. It's yours, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So he
So we
gets
got
3.
3.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
moved it up to 8. So we're gonna have to spend something.
Yep.
So let's see here. We'll take. I think we'll take first platoon or first squad, first platoon, and we're gonna detach an assault team. So
Hmm.
that's 1 point. We're gonna move up here, marked as exposed. That's 2 points.
Yep. They can take the rifle grenade with them if you want them to.
Yep. Yep. We'll do that. And then we will go for cover.
Hmm.
Search for cover. So that'll be 4 cards.
Yep.
1, 2. Hey, got it.
Oh, good.
3, 4. Well, I had 2 covers on that one, so that's kind of nice. Place cover +1. So they're underneath there, which is kind of nice.
Yep. Did he
So
take
that
the
was
smoke with him
so
too? You could have
1,
taken the smoke if you wanted,
2,
or
3.
leave it with the platoon.
I'm gonna leave it with the platoon. We can move it up a little bit later if
Yep.
we need to.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. That's 3. 3 there.
1, 2. Hang on. What did you do there? No,
Okay,
no, no.
so
You can,
no,
okay, you
it's
can't.
4. It's 4.
You can't order the assault team to search for cover. There's no any
Oh, okay.
communication with him. You can do that in general initiative in a minute, but not
Okay,
yet.
got it. Got it. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay.
Okay. Right.
So it's still it's 1. So separate 1, 2. So that's only 2 commands.
Yep.
And that does give me 6 left, and 6 is the most I can do. So we're gonna go ahead and save the rest of those because I want to get that thing cleared off, and I don't want a whole bunch of stuff in that.
Yep.
So
Okay. Right. General initiative. I'll draw a card.
okay,
We get 2.
2.
Okay. So we got this guy up on row 3, and we've got this squad. That 1-2 squad can grab this smoke actually because it is underneath the cover marker actually. Or what else can we do?
No, that's this one there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll use the 2 points to search for cover for the 2 assault teams. That's probably
Oh,
best.
well, you've already got cover on this one.
Yeah, but I've got one up on row 3.
Oh, you got this one up here. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. And he's on
Okay,
a
you
B
go ahead and do.
marker.
Yeah, you go ahead and do yours first.
Yep. Okay. He's going to draw for that. He only gets to go 2 here in the marsh.
Oh, yep.
So rather than do that, he's going to drop smoke instead.
Okay.
That we don't even have to draw for. We just drop it, and it's like we're under a cover
Oh, it's a
marker.
+2. So is that a
Yeah, yeah.
+2 cover then? Is would
That's
be
+2 cover for the whole card. Yeah,
for the whole card. Oh, that's nice.
yeah. Now he
Yep.
can't shoot out of it, but then he can't shoot out of it anyway. So because he's
Yeah.
got a
Once he's in
range of
cover.
point blank, so he's fine. So that's 1 initiative point. Okay, you want to draw for
Draw for cover.
draw for cover on this guy. 4 cards.
Yep. 1,
Oh,
2,
and you got it.
3. Yeah, 4. Got it. So
Brilliant.
we're good.
Okay.
That's cover +1. There we go. Okay, our 2 initiatives are done.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's the end of general initiative. Now, there is one thing which was as part of the setup instructions, which I didn't mention. We can place a casualty collection point somewhere in the staging area or somewhere on a face-up card. Now, there's a casualty collection point you can actually move later. So usually I don't set one at all and set one when I
Okay.
need it. So we'll save it. We did that.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. Okay. It's the enemy's turn. They're going to draw a event first.
Okay, here we go. Nope, no event.
It's a short card. Don't like that one. Now you wish he'd drawn that for his call for fire, don't you?
Oh, of
Oh
course.
well, never mind. Right. Okay. So it's event enemy activity check. So the spotter is going to call for fire because that's all he does. He's going to select the only card which has opposing units in LOS, which is this hedgerow here, and he's got a +1 bonus. Now, if we, what does our spotter draw? Spotters draw. Place an incoming. Two cards. Okay, so he's going to draw 2 cards, and he's going to get a +1 bonus for that concentration marker. Shall I do that?
Yeah, yeah. I was looking. Where's the part to draw the cards? I was which player aid was that on?
Oh right. No, it's the mission book.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Oh, there it
mission
is.
book under the ammunition rules. It says enemy spotters draw 2 cards to make calls for fire, and if they fail, they're immediately removed from play. It's assumed that the fire missions have run out. So,
Got it.
going to draw 2 cards, and if
Okay.
he fails, he's removed, and if he doesn't fail, then well, we'll see. 1. Oh, he didn't fail. Right. 2. Okay. So we've got a -3. Oops, not that one. We've got a -3 fire mission placed on this card, pending. It's not
And
good.
then the incoming does that go away yet, or is that
Not yet.
okay?
It'll go away later.
Why did you
Okay,
go away now?
that is the enemy's turn. There's only 1 enemy unit on the map so far. So, and
Yep.
he's taken his turn. Right, now it's the mutual capture and retreat phase. So our paralyzed unit would have automatically retreated here if we'd have rallied him from pinned, but we didn't, so it's fine. No one else is retreating and running away, so we skip that. Go on to vehicles, there's no vehicles, and now it's mutual combat phase, which starts with the fire mission update segment. So fire missions, all our fire missions are removed, and all our pending fire missions are flipped. Then potential contacts. Who's on a potential contact marker? We've got these
We
2
got a couple.
guys on C's, and we got an assault
One.
team up here on a B.
Yep.
So we do these in alphabetical order. So we do B first.
Okay.
The activity level is still only contact because there's still only 1 card with a VOF marker on it. And B at contact, that's going to be a lot of cards. 5 cards. Okay, see what happens. Drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and he's fine.
Oh, how is this not? This is not fair. This is not fair.
Okay, it's that smoke. They just nobody noticed him or the smoke.
You can tell a really good story with this game too, as well. Like that's what's kind of fun is the narrative is just absolutely fun on this
Yep.
one. So.
Okay, you got these 2 C markers at the bottom
Yep.
here. We're going to take these randomly, so I'm going to draw a card, and that's a 2. So we're going to take the one on the right first. Do you want to draw for that one?
Yep, that's
That's a
mine.
C
So
at contact, which is 3 cards.
just I'm going to show contact 3 card C right there. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we go. 1. Oh,
Shuffle.
1 and then 2, 3. Oh, good. Nothing.
Okay,
There we go.
good. And the one on the left here, I'll draw for that one. That's 3 again. That's 1. There we go.
Ah,
Contact. Okay. You flip that so I remember. 2, 3. Okay, right. C. Okay, back to page 9.
mhm.
And we're going to draw a card. It's a C contact. That is 3. 3 to 4 was 2. It's a sniper. Yay! Great.
All right.
Good. Love snipers. Sniper at max LOS range. Okay. So in column 1, he's going to be at. Don't draw 5. Draw 5. I've got 3. So it's at direct front. Okay, now the problem with these guys is that they're sitting exposed on a hill, so they can be seen from a long distance. Oh, well, never mind. Close, long. How? What's the range of a German sniper? Way too long, I'm sure. Where is he? Sniper. He's in the German. Okay, he's got a range of L, not V, fortunately. Right, so he's actually going in this orchard up here on road 3. That's annoying. He's undercover and he's unspotted. Now we place a PDF marker to show which direction he's firing in. Okay. Okay, he's firing this way. And normally, if you fire through a potential contact marker, it's removed, but only if it's on the same elevation. He's actually firing up at the hill here.
The hill.
So,
Yep.
yeah, so we're going to say he places small arms, which hits everyone on the hill, and he places the sniper VOF, which in the combat effects round will select a random unit, either our HQ. Oh dear, no, it's our sergeant, isn't it? Oh well, he's fine.
It's a first sergeant. Yep.
Yeah, sergeant. Right, never mind. Okay, so that's we're going to increase contact to engaged because we've got two cards with VOF markers on them.
Yep.
He's a long way away, isn't he? That's no good. Right. Okay, and that's all our potential contact markers done.
Yes, that is all our potential contact markers. So back to the sequence of play.
Okay, pinned recovery. So our paralyzed team is not under a VOF anymore, so he recovers from pinned.
Okay.
Nobody else is pinned. Okay, so it's combat effects. So we're going to go through the cards one at a time, and all of ones with VOF markers we're going to resolve. And that is okay. We're going to start with the sniper on the hill here. Okay, sniper's going to choose a random target from those two under there. So I'm going to draw a card. It's, first sergeant is a 1 and the assault team's a 2. It's a 2. Okay, good. Shoot that guy. That's
yeah,
fine.
out of the 2, that's probably the better one to go for. I guess.
Okay. Right. So first sergeant's under small arms, so he's under 1, 2, and he's on -2, so that's a 0. 0 on first sergeant is a hit. Oh dear. And it's paralyzed. Oh, we've lost our first sergeant. Oh well, never mind.
I thought he was going for the assault.
Yeah, but the whole card is hit by small arms marker.
You're doing that one. Yep. Okay.
So
First.
that was a +1 for the orchard, +1 for the cover, -2 because he was exposed, made 0.
Yep. Made 0. Yep. And then
now our assault team is under 1, 2, and -5, so it's -3 for the assault team. He's going to be not good. Okay, he's hit, and our assault team is F hit. That's not so bad. He is hit and converts to a fire team.
Okay,
so that's not so bad. He's not got anyone. His range has increased, but he's not got anyone in LOS. He can only fire at close range. So he can't fire, and he can't see the sniper yet because he's not spotted yet.
Close range is 1 hex. Am I correct on that? Or 1 hex?
One card. Yeah. Okay, next over on the right, incoming underneath this guy undercover here.
Geez, yeah, you're gonna make me pull cards on this, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, so he's +1, +2. Is he exposed? He is exposed, isn't he?
I think so. Yes, he is exposed. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So it's 1, 2, -5. Okay, -3.
Oh no, here we go. -3.
Pinned. Yay. Okay, there we go.
Nice. So he's
He's
just
fine.
pinned.
Yeah.
Okay, marked as pinned. There we go.
Good. Okay.
That could have been
It's
a lot
only
worse.
artillery. Yeah. Great. Okay, and that's all the combat effects. So into cleanup, we're going to click the cleanup button. That's going to remove all our exposed markers and smoke as well. So I've lost my smoke from the marsh, but that's okay. And that's all. We'll put our sniper back to the top here because it chooses a new target every turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yeah, that's all. And then to the command display, we're going to shift these guys up to the top. We're going to shift the COHQ to his box. We're going to move that to turn 3, and it's turn 3. And none
Okay.
of these
So
cards are in LOS yet. Yeah,
oh,
so
we did get
so
and we
dog face.
did do that. We did do that command. The command event.
Yeah, so we got 1 victory point for that. So
Yeah.
good.
So add experience. There we go.
Yeah, yeah. And we're doing okay. Nobody's dead. That's always good. These paralyzed guys, they just need a good talking to, and they're back up and fighting in no time.
Or if you're Pat and just slap them. You know.
Yeah.
Mike, no, the this scenario does not track anything. Yep. So it does not track any mortars or anything. So yep. Thanks, Colin. Colin's in there answering questions for us as they come up as we miss them. So
Yeah, good. Okay, that helps.
yep.
Yeah, I can't actually see the screen, so if a question comes up
Yep.
and you want me to answer it, let me know.
Yep. Yeah, if something comes up, I'll ask, but it looks like Colin's in there helping out with those
Great.
types of questions as well. So
Excellent.
all right.
All right,
So
it's turn 3. Let's do an event.
here we go. Nothing. Thank God.
Okay, good. Right. To the command display, BNHQ activate COHQ. Okay.
We have 4 commands.
4 commands. Okay, he's got 4 commands. What are we going to do? We're going to
Well,
say
does engage do a minus? Does engage do a
no,
-1 on that?
no, it's fine.
Nope. Okay.
The only minuses we get to command draws are when you're actually under VOF. So our first sergeant's dead, isn't he? Oh, never mind. Yeah, he would have got a penalty.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to activate everyone except the XO
XO. Okay.
and put them back to 0. Okay, first platoon has 2. Where's my cards? There we go. Right, it's going to draw for first platoon, and we got a 2, so he's got 4 commands. What are we going to do? First platoon, he's he's got no problems at all, does he? We could.
No. He's okay. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, in fact, no. Sorry, our first platoon actually gets a +1 to his commands because he's undercover. That's quite
Oh,
handy.
yep.
So he's got
Let's.
5 now.
Yep.
Did we forget that last time? Maybe.
I don't think we're undercover. We didn't move him in until last.
Oh, we
Like
moved the other guy
we moved
back
him
out,
in
didn't
last
we?
turn. So
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 5 commands. Right. See now, what we could do, we could send him up
Okay.
to.
Yep. There it is. So. Yep.
We could send the we could send them up to the marsh and then send the assault team into the sniper's card, and then the sniper would just be shooting at him and not these 2 guys on the hill. I don't think that's very useful. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and spot the sniper, I think. Yeah, let's spot the sniper. So we're
Okay.
going to go. What have I got? 5 commands.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We are going to now. He's in communication with everyone on the card, which is quite handy for this this mission. So we're going to go. This guy. 1, 2. No. Just the squad. 1, 2, 3, and spot the sniper with next command. Sniper. We want the spotting attempt draw modifiers, and that says that if the target is undercover, we get -1. Start on 2 cards. Target's -1 for undercover, -1 for sniper, and that's all, which is 0. But we get a minimum of 1 card.
1 card. Yep. Yep. I
So I'm
got
going to
the card up, so it shows the base draw is 2 actions, minimum 1 card, and you can see undercovers -1, snipers -1. So yep. So it's just 1 card. So what you got?
Okay, so I'm going to use my 4th command to have first platoon HQ try to spot. He fails. I'm going to use my 5th command to have 1 platoon try to spot, and he succeeded. Good.
Okay, so then we're looking for the reticle on that. That's how we did spot.
Yeah. So we spotted the sniper, which is good. They open 1 platoon opens fire on it immediately. Soon as anything changes, anyone becomes unspotted or anything like that, everyone starts firing.
Yeah,
so
it's an interesting concept that you actually don't order them to fire just automatic the firing part, other than like grenades or something like that. It automatically fires. Yep.
See, because I know as COHQ that this sniper is going to make a run for it, and so we're going to end up firing at nothing. But they don't know that. So
that's why
they're firing at the sniper,
yeah,
which
it's one of those things you can't game it.
Yeah,
you really can't game it. So yeah.
Okay, so that's quite good. That was 5 points. So he's used all 5, so he goes up in the 0 commands. Okay, 2nd platoon. Yeah, you need to get moving.
Doing so hot on this one. Oh man.
I'd say move up, try to unpin that guy and send him forwards into the woods.
Yeah. So what let's see, I got to pull number cards first. So I had 4 to my commands.
Yep.
So 2nd platoon 4, so that gives me 5. Okay. So do I want to add more? See, I'm curious if I want to add more into that card even though it's incoming. So that's where I'm kind of curious if I want to send in the 3-2 squad that's kind of cut down. So I can move because I could try to infiltrate him in, and then put him under.
Infiltrate, rally, exhort. If you fail the rally, send him forwards, and then send the HQ back.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna we'll try to infiltrate 3-2 with that, and so that's 2 cards. Nope.
Yeah, okay. I meant the HQ, but that's okay.
Well, I'm gonna move the HQ in now, so mark as exposed.
Right.
So then he's gonna try to infiltrate. Oh, he gets it too. Nice.
Good. Okay.
Oh, reshuffle. Okay, there. Oh, got 2 of them in a row. So reshuffle back into deck. So he does not exposed. And then we'll try to rally the pin. So that was 1, 2. Oh, make sure I keep up on my commands here. I'm gonna slip this over here. 1, 2, and we'll try to rally the pinned unit. So that's 2 cards, correct? The pin.
2 cards to rally from pinned. Yeah.
Yep. And we're looking for rally on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, no rally.
Okay, you can use an exhort command, an exhort action to draw 1 extra card now. If you want to try again.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Exhort.
Yep.
And that's an action point. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's an action point. Yep. A command point. Yeah.
Command point. Yep. And then I have 1 command point left. And so, do I want to send the HQ back? Because he infiltrated. He didn't move. So
yeah, so you can send him back.
Yep. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do
Just
that.
sending people out into this water.
This
Oh
hedgerow,
dear.
right? This bulk, this blockage is insane right now. Like I'm not getting anything. So he used up everything. So he is in the 0 actions boxes. So there we go.
Oh well. Okay. Who's next?
Uh,
Third
First
platoon.
sergeant or the third platoon?
Yeah, do you want to take third platoon?
Yep, third platoon. We can do third platoon, and we get 4.
Mm-hmm.
So he has 10 action. Wow, we're gonna. So I'm thinking doing a platoon movement and moving him all the way up into move that whole platoon up.
That's yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay, so that'll be 2 action points, and we will move. Oh,
Now second platoon's a reserve, and third platoon's going for the
yep,
objectives.
yep. That's the way it's gonna have to go right now. Mark that as There we go. So they're exposed. I am gonna send the. So I can put 2 underneath this one. Or no, it's 3 underneath, right?
You can put as many as you want under, but if you have more than 3, they'll start getting penalties when
Okay.
if they hit. There's not much around which is going to hit you, though.
Yeah.
Probably.
Then I'm just gonna make sure the platoon HQ's underneath
Yep.
right now. That sounds good. Okay, so that's 2. So I think I'll send this I can send this assault team into up here is what I'm thinking. Try to infiltrate it up. Yeah, they can infiltrate.
Yeah, yeah. You could send him into the woods, and then he could try and spot them.
Oh,
Spot
that's a good idea.
with
Yep. So move
general
them up to here.
initiative.
Yep.
Next turn.
Okay, so and he's got his little grenades with him. So we're gonna try to
Yep.
infiltrate.
No, it says no VOF here, so you can't infiltrate.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
got it. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so he's just gonna be marked exposed.
Yep. But he's fine. He's in the woods.
Yep. Oh yeah, that does help. It's a +2, so it kind of makes
Oh,
it
the
easier.
-1 if the mortar changes direction. But
Oh, please don't have that happen.
I don't think it will.
So
All right. Yeah.
Can he actually spot now since he moved into the woods?
He'll be able to in general initiative. Yeah, he'll need someone to
Okay.
order him to spot.
Okay. So I've got
Yeah.
one more action point that I have to use up or I lose it.
Yep.
So what else can I do? I'm thinking about sending somebody. Oh, I can't because I already moved him. Shoot.
Suppose you can place an extra cover marker on this.
Yeah, because I can get up to I think it's 2 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, they've all. Oh, yeah, that's right. He can order one of one of the other ones, so he'll order the 2, 3 to look for cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that puts me at 6. So we'll move him down and save the next 6. So
Great. Okay, first sergeant is going to.
now he's pinned right or he's paralyzed right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, first sergeant's dead, isn't he? He's never mind. He's not there. We don't have a first sergeant. All right. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, we forgot. Oh, yeah. Is there a new potential contact on that one?
Oh, sorry. No, I forgot to remove it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss something on that one. So.
No. Okay. So.
Okay.
Right.
So
There's no first sergeant, so he's not going to do anything. XO
so at that
already
point,
has-
you probably could have activated the XO because there was no first sergeant. Because you had 4.
Yeah. So I should have activated him instead of the first sergeant who wasn't there. So we'll say the XO is activated. So we're going to draw commands for him. He gets 5. He's on 11.
Can you get more than 10 or?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10's not the max, it just generally doesn't get above that.
Yeah, that's right. And what's he going to do with his 11? He's here. He can. Oh, well, we could try and unpin this guy and send him forwards. That might be useful. It might not be. Or we could. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's actually going to go up here for 1 and send some of these guys forward. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, he's spending 4 commands to do it.
Okay, real quick.
4. He's got 1 more. Okay, go ahead.
This is the COHQ. Did you order that to move up, or did you mean to move the XO?
Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't do that. Where's my XO?
He's down here.
Oh, he's what's he doing there? Right. Okay. Never mind.
I didn't know if he was trying to help that paralyzed guy, if he could help that paralyzed guy or not.
Yeah. I thought I moved the XO. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Never mind. XO is going to spend. He's going to rally this paralyzed guy.
Okay.
He's going to go 1 to put him to a litter team, 2 to a fire team, 3 to an assault team. Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2, 3. Does he want to do anything else? He's going to move over here for 4.
You got plenty. Yeah, you got plenty of action points.
Yeah. Okay, he's just gonna lose 1, save 6. Okay, that'll do.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So we are.
Yeah.
now-
Okay. General initiative.
General initiative impulse.
2.
Well, I'm gonna try to use this guy to spot this one right here.
Yep, sounds reasonable.
Okay, so that's spotting is 2, correct? Oh wait, I've got it up
Spotting is
here.
base 2.
Base 2 and
Undercover
so,
FO.
Yep.
So it's 1.
1. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Oh, we did it.
Oh, great. Okay.
So he is unspotted. So let me go through this. And then we put so this guy will automatically attack him, right?
No, he's limited to point blank range.
Oh, because he's an assault team.
But
Dang it.
if he had, with his extra general initiative, he could fire that rifle grenade at him.
Okay.
But we've got an exposed guy in the woods here on an APC marker to.
Oh. Yep.
Is he all right? Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah. He's in the woods. +2. Yeah. Fire the grenade, rifle grenade
Okay.
at him.
Okay, so that's a grenade attack. So
Yep.
if I pull up the command or infantry combat, grenade attack attempts.
Yep.
So basically, how many cards? That's what I was kind of.
Yep. Action menu. Make a grenade attack. Base 2 cards, ± experience.
Oh, let's see here. So that's under infantry. Is that under infantry contact or where am I?
It's action menu. Are the action menus? Maybe action menus aren't actually in Vassal.
Oh, there it is. Combat actions. 4 point. Yeah, it's under.
Oh yeah, there they are. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is.
Okay. Attempt to make a grenade attack. D.
It's 2 plus or minus.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 cards, and I'm looking for a grenade.
Yep.
1, 2. Okay. Nope.
Okay, failed.
But
So
but a grenade attempt goes in that, correct?
yeah, grenade miss goes in there. Yep.
Okay. Grenade, and I'm betting we have to flip it.
Yep. Okay, that doesn't go on the unit itself, goes on the card.
Yep.
So,
There we go.
and you used that one shot of the rifle grenade, so that's used up now.
Okay, so he can just be deleted then.
Yep. All right.
Bummer.
Good. Now he has LOS to this card at the top here as well, so you can flip that over.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so it's another
Mhm.
marsh.
Yep, and this guy up on row 3 has LOS to the 2 remaining cards on row 4 as well, so he can flip over. We got
Okay,
another
so
farm.
our objective is the farm and an orchard.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Good. Good.
Looks like a little village just about.
Yeah. How quaint.
We got a couple farms and an orchard there. Actually,
Mhm.
3 farms and an orchard in that top row.
Yes. What a
So,
lovely part of the country.
yes.
If only there were no snipers.
Or mortars coming in.
Yeah. Can't have everything.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so general initiative is done. So we go to the
Yep.
back to the top of the right-hand side here.
Okay, it's enemy HQ event.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull that. And nothing there.
Good. Okay, so enemies go. Snipers and in case anyone's wondering, the snipers and the spotters get their own activities. They don't draw any the regular enemy activity chart. And
Okay.
that's on charts and tables 2 in Fields of Fire Deluxe. There are a couple of menus for that. I think they're in Vassal somewhere. You'll get the enemy spotter activity and the enemy sniper activity.
Activity. Yep. Okay, so that would be sniper activity hierarchy. Yep. And spotter. Yep.
Yep.
They're on there. So
Okay,
it's under the
so
activity checks hierarchy. So okay. So well, do you want to do the sniper first or?
now we've got to draw randomly. So
Oh,
we're
of
going to draw a
course.
card. Sniper on the left, so it's 1, and spotters 2. And we get a 1,
Okay.
so it's sniper first. Okay,
Okay.
now sniper is he's not pinned, he's not unspotted, he is spotted
Mhm.
and not in field fortifications, cave, compound, or barricaded buildings, which
Mhm.
means he falls back. He's going to fall back according to the priorities in 8.63, which I'll show you in a bit. And if he's out of LOS, then he becomes unspotted immediately. But fortunately, we've got this little assault team here, so he's not going to be out of LOS, which is good. So he can fall back. He's either going to go to the farm or to the orchard. And his priority, according to rulebook 8.63, is highest cover and concealment, I think. 8.63 fallback priorities. Out of LOS, he doesn't have a choice for that. Card with the highest cover value, including the value of existing available cover markers. So, Sniper is going to fall back to this farm here. He's going to be marked exposed because he moved. And he is no longer. Before you
It says
move,
he becomes unspotted immediately.
no, if he's out of LOS,
Oh,
but
if
he's
he's
not
out,
out
and
of LOS
because of this
because we've got an
guy.
assault team. Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
So these guys are no longer under attack. So the move procedure is first stop firing, then move, and then reopen fire if there's anyone in LOS. So unfortunately, this guy here is now under attack from our sniper.
Okay, so the sniper's moved then,
Yep,
basically.
the sniper's moved, and he's got a US unit in LOS, so he's going to start firing at it. Oh well, never mind.
So the sniper took out the first sergeant, and now he's going after the assault team.
Yeah, basically.
Lovely.
He's fallen back to the farm and he's found an opportunity target in the woods there, the approaching assault team. Now, our
Ooh.
1-1 platoon, unfortunately, does not have any of this information, so he's still firing up here at the orchard until
Yep.
someone tells him to stop. There's nobody there. Oh well. Right, now back to our spotter. So we can see that the spotter, he is good order with fire missions remaining, which means he's going to attempt to call for fire on a card in LOS occupied by opposing units. He has 2 of those, the woods with the assault team and the hedgerow with our pinned units. And the priority order is number 1 card with the spotter's target marker. That's this gray concentration marker. This is a target marker. So this is what he's going to aim at. So he's going to
Okay,
draw
so he's
2
gonna
cards.
keep the same then.
Yeah. So basically, he's going to keep firing at this one until he leaves. So he's going to go 1. That's okay. And 2. Oh no.
Dang it.
Oh well. Right. There's more mortar going on there. They're not having a good day, are they?
Nope, they are definitely not.
Never mind. Right, okay, and that's 2 enemy units, and they've finished their turns. Yeah, doing well for enemy units. So it's only 2 of
Yeah,
them. Yeah, and they haven't killed anyone yet.
they've
So.
been quite effective on that. Yep.
Right, back to the sequence of play, and it is the retreat phase, and nobody is retreating.
And we skip the
Um,
vehicle.
Yeah, this paralyzed team here are not under a VOF, so they're not going to retreat, and they're also pinned, so they're not going to retreat.
Okay.
Okay, we got no vehicles, so in the combat phase, fire missions get updated. So this one is removed, and this one is flipped, and they're under fire again. Oh dear. Potential contacts. Is anyone under a new one? Yeah, we've got
We've got a couple.
assault team under B and assault team up here on A. So we do alphabetical order. A goes first. We're still engaged. So A at engaged is
5.
5 cards. So draw 5 cards. See what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's fine.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Well, you did get a sniper
Being
that took
attacked
out
by a
the first
sniper.
sergeant, so yeah, that's true.
It's fine. And this guy up here, you want to draw him? He's B at engage. That's 3 cards.
3 cards. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cool.
Okay,
Good.
he's cool.
Good.
Right. Great.
Return to draw file. There we go.
Good. Okay, and there's nobody else on a PC marker. You see, we're doing okay. We've kind of got control of the map. We're just being shot at a lot. And it's yeah. Okay. So pinned recovery. Is anybody pinned and recovering? Yeah, these 2 guys on the hill are no longer under fire from the sniper, so they recover automatically from being
Okay.
pinned. So they're okay. And these guys under the incoming are pinned and they're not going to recover because they're under VOF. Okay, no one else recovers. So it's combat effects. I'm going to go start at the top left and work my way left to right and then down and go in that order.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this card that has small arms fire and nobody on it. So nothing happens there. Now we've got our assault team under sniper fire. Now if a sniper chooses a target, it's only one guy who can be chosen. It's this guy.
Pretty easy on that. Yep.
Yeah. So he's on +2, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's on
So that'd be a -3.
-3. Yep, -3. We do all that. -3 pinned. Okay, that's not a bad result.
No, it could have been worse. Definitely.
Yep. Okay, that's good. Now, moving on, these guys are firing at nothing. Okay, our mortar spotter is under a grenade miss. Grenade miss is normally a modifier, which just modifies the other VOF on the card, but when it's there by itself, it counts as a -1 VOF as itself.
Okay.
So covering the whole card.
So it's going to be a +2 basically because you get
So
+2.
2, 3,
plus-
and -1. Yep.
One.
So he's going to get a +2. Do you
Okay,
want to
so
draw that
here we
one?
go. +2
+2
is a
pinned.
pin.
Okay, that's good. That'll stop him firing for a bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marked as pinned. There we go.
Great. Okay, now what's going on down here? We've got these guys under the incoming. Okay, so we've got our first guy who is pinned. Pinned actually gives you a +1 modifier, which is quite good. So
Mm-hmm.
we've got cover, which is +1. We've got we've got the card cover.
Be +1 because it's the entire
Cover
card.
and concealment value. Yeah, +1. Then plus the cover marker, which is +1, plus the pinned, which is +1. So it's 1, 2, 3, and being hit by -3. So he gets a 0.
Okay. 0 is a miss.
Yay. Now, because he's missed, he's no longer pinned.
Oh, yay. So we get to remove the pin. Okay. Unpin. There we go.
Yep. Now, the other guy is under, he's
Not any better.
1, 2, -3, -5. Okay, he's on -3.
Okay. -3 is a hit. Dang it.
Oh, dear. And what's
And
he hit
it's
by?
a
PL. Oh, dear.
PL.
So one, he's a 2-step unit, is he?
Yes. No.
No.
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
step.
yeah,
Yep.
yes. Yep. Okay, so one of those steps is now a paralyzed team, and the other step is a litter team.
Okay. So I wonder, does it automatically do? Oh,
Yep,
does it
yep,
automatically?
does it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's kind of nice. The
Yeah.
result, just you just click on the results and it automatically does that for you. So
Yep.
that's definitely a benefit of the module here.
Yeah. Nobody's picked up that smoke yet, have they? It's
Nope.
just lying there on the ground.
No, we keep moving in and out of that bocage. We keep trying to save it. It sounds like
Yeah.
we need to go around it, actually.
Now, one of these guys, the paralyzed of a litter team, gets to hang on to this rifle grenade. Who do you want to give that to?
We'll give it to the paralyzed guy.
Okay.
Just
I'll send him someone to recover him later.
Yep.
Okay. Right, and that's combat effects. That's over, and so we clean up. And yep. Anything else going on? No. Okay. Snipers firing at him. That's fine. Okay. And we go to our board. We move these two guys up to there. We move second platoon and COHQ and first platoon back to their points. We move the game turn up to turn 4. And it is turn 4. Do you remember who has smoke? I have no idea who has smoke. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3.
Yep.
Okay. Got to
And
remember when some of these guys get blasted apart, who still has the smoke. It's easy to forget. So let's keep an eye on that.
Well, luckily, 2-2 is still in existence. It hasn't left the staging area, but it's still exists.
Okay, he's still there. All right, we're fine.
And everything's good on 1-3 because they haven't had anything happen to them yet. So
Yeah. Who is this guy? The paralyzed and litter team? What was he before?
oh, that was oh man, now I'm trying to remember. It is 2-2.
2-2. Okay, 2-2 has actually got some WP smoke. So one of these paralyzed or the litter team has this WP smoke.
So we'll put it on the we'll split it up. We'll
give
put
it
it on
the
the
litter
litter.
team. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So just remember it's there. There we go. That's a mess, that card now. Never mind. All right. Yep. Okay, turn 4. It's time to draw an event.
Let's not draw an event. And we don't get one, so that's good.
Okay. Back to the command display. BNHQ, ever present from 10 miles behind the front line, activates the COHQ. COHQ phase, he draws a 5. Okay, he's got 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 units all in. Nobody's pinned, are they?
Not I don't think so.
So no, I guess they're not, are they?
No, not the HQs. None of the
fine.
HQs are pinned.
Okay, so they're all still in communication by
Yep.
the.
The only thing is the one guy's
Good.
undercover, but I think I don't
Yeah,
think
he'll get a. Yeah, that's fine. It's just a bonus in this mission. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, COHQ has a command he can use. Does he want to do anything with it? No, he's fine. He's going to send EXO up to here. Go up there. Okay, COHQ ordered EXO to go up to Viscard in the gully.
Okay.
Just
he
had
right
a
here.
spare command which he wanted to use. Okay. Right.
Well, wait, hold on. That's the CO.
That's the EXO.
Oh, COXO. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Keep getting those two mixed up.
Okay.
Right. Okay, cool. Right, first platoon. First platoon's going to draw some action. Where is he? He's under. No, he's fine. He's not undercover. Okay. He gets 5. Great. Good draw. With 5 commands, he's going to he's going to send this guy up to the orchard. By moving, he ceases fire. He's marked exposed. Hold on. Before we do that, he's going to move to here, which means he can infiltrate. So we're going to draw 2 cards to see if he infiltrates. He fails to infiltrate. Okay. He moves, ceasing fire. Now he has a new guy in LOS, so he's going to fire at the sniper here. Small arms fire. It's good. And he's marked exposed. And in fact, he's going to go under this bush here. Okay, that's 1. That's pretty good. Now we're going to go 2, move the first platoon HQ back down here. And then we're going to move everyone up with 2 commands. How many did he have? 5. Yeah.
5,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2. So he used, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. 4 points. 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's anything else he can do now. Nah, he's fine. Okay, he's going to save 1 point. Okay, second platoon, go ahead.
Got 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts me up to 3 because I used up all of them last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I just don't know what to do with this. Like,
yeah, it's a problem, isn't it?
I want to move this guy up to here.
Yeah.
But to do that, I would have to move the platoon leader into here and then order him into here.
He's done pretty well with his infiltrate draws so far.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna infiltrate the that guy, the HQ. 1, 2. Nope, not this time.
Oh dear.
So he's marked exposed, and that makes it a moved, right? It's not because So you.
No, it's still an infiltrate, so he can move. Except of course he can't move to an adjacent card because he's marked exposed. So it's moot.
Got it. So.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
move within the card. That's fine.
Yep. Yep. So we will do that probably with them.
Yeah.
So we'll take this guy.
Move 1, 2. Yeah.
Yep. So he's going to try to infiltrate up to here.
Yep.
1. Oh, 1, and then reshuffle, and 2. Nope. So he gets marked exposed.
Okay.
But now he will fire on this guy, correct?
Yep. That's right.
Okay, so let me clone this PDF marker here and then rotate. Oops, wrong way. There we go. And so that was 1, 2. So I have 1 left, and so we're going to use that to move undercover.
Search for cover.
Oh yeah, search for cover. Yep.
Sorry, second platoon HQ is going to move undercover. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's moving under the card. So correct.
Yep. Yeah. Although in this mission you didn't have to do that, but that's fine.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so you want a VOF on the spotters card?
Yep. So this would be small arms VOF, right?
Yep.
Go.
Great. All right. Then I think it's third platoon's go.
Yep. Third platoon. Ooh, they're gonna get
Here's
some.
the-
They're
Oh
up,
yeah, he's going to get a bonus for this, so +1 bonus.
so he's up to 11.
Great. What's he going to
Oh
do with
my
it?
goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that's an orchard. I'm thinking about moving into that card.
Yeah, I wouldn't move everyone in at once, just in case.
No, I think I'll take 2, 3. We will detach assault team. So that's 1 point. So now we're on the 10, and then move into here
Mm-hmm.
and mark him as exposed. Okay. Oh man.
2-3 had some WP smoke. Did you want to take that with him?
Yes, definitely. There we go. I see what you mean by you can easily forget the smoke and stuff like that if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Like
If it's usually on the table, it'll be right next to you, next to the
yeah,
map.
it's a little bit
So
easier on that. Yeah,
easier to see.
I
Yeah.
could see that for sure. Yep.
You can stack it all under the counters, but that gets a bit messy.
Yeah. get those those skyscraper stacks and everything on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are up to that point. Let's see here. That I still have 3 left.
Move some guys into the woods, maybe.
Oh,
That's not
up here.
too dangerous a spot. Yeah.
Mhm. I'll send a whole squad in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just we'll try to infiltrate into here.
No, there's no VOF. No.
Oh, okay. Got it. So he's just marked exposed.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So man, I still have 2 left. So we'll pull for each one of these, or is it just one shot into here? Is that because there's
No,
2
they're
spots?
all firing together
Okay,
into there.
got it.
More men, unfortunately, doesn't equal more firepower when you're all firing at the exact same spot.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So now,
But they can concentrate fire, of course, both of them in general initiative later.
okay,
Or you can move
that'll
the
be.
HQ up and order them to concentrate fire now. That would work.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Because
Yeah. So let's go ahead.
quite a few commands, don't you? How many
Yeah, I
viewers?
have a ton. Yep. So he's gonna move there. He is marked exposed.
Yep.
As
He's fine.
exposed.
There's no one going to fire at him from there.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then so then I can do concentrate fire, correct? At
Yeah.
that point.
How many commands do you have left?
7.
Oh no, in fact, so he can only order 3-3. He can't
Okay.
order 1-2.
Oh, because it's
Actually,
just,
yeah, 1-2 was already there, wasn't
yes, 1, 2.
he? 2 sentiment. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So third platoon HQ can order 3-3 to concentrate fire.
Okay. And let's see here.
That's action menu.
Okay. Probably command, combat actions.
Combat actions 4.24B. Attempt to concentrate fire.
Oh, there it is. It's 2 cards.
Yep.
And what am I looking for? Let's see here. Looking for the crosshair. So it's looking for the reticle. So
yeah.
2 cards looking for the reticle. 1. Oh, geez. 1. And 2. Oh, got it.
Oh, good. Okay, that's concentrated fire marker on that spotter. And if anyone else were under the cover marker with him, they'd all be hit by that concentrated fire marker.
Oh, there it is. Concentrated fire.
So I wasn't watching. You just got the one, right?
Yeah. Yep. So he moves. Does this move onto this one or onto the target?
Onto the target.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Yep. And that only affects one unit on the card, so you can put it directly on the unit.
On the spotter. Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so that actually got me down to 6, and that sounds good right now. I'll keep the 6.
Yep. Okay.
And then it's up to XO for you.
Right. Good. Okay. XO is going to draw. And is he undercover? He's not yet, is he? Oh no, he's undercover. Okay. So he gets +1. So that's 5. That's 12. Okay. That's lots. Right. XO is there's no one left on his card. Oh,
I know.
he can't move anywhere. Never mind. XO is going to do nothing at all. Great. Okay. He's gonna 12. He's lost 6 and he's saved 6. Never mind. Yeah. There wasn't anything else he could do. Right. And there's no first sergeant, so it's general initiative. General initiative, we draw a 0. Oh, good.
All right.
So it's the enemy's turn. Enemy get to draw a action event.
Okay. Hopefully, nope, no event.
Okay, so we've got a pinned spotter and a sniper. So we're going to draw between the two of them. I'll draw that.
Okay.
So sniper is 1, spotter is 2. Okay, it's 2. Okay, the spotter goes first. Now spotter's pinned, which means we go to the enemy lat pinned activity check hierarchy, which you'll find on the charts.
Yep.
Somewhere. Okay, and then we see what we are. We are not on the same card as an opposing unit. We are undercover. So pinned undercover is the first bar, which is the first section which applies. There's no leader, so we're going to draw a 1 to 4. See
Okay.
what happens.
I will. It's
You gonna do that? Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
A 3.
Right, that's 3. Pinned undercover 3. He's going to rally.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Right. He's going to try to rally anyway. He's under a VOF, so it's an attempt. And he's line, so he's going to draw 2 cards to see if he rallies. I'll draw those, shall I?
Okay.
1. Reshuffle. 2. Okay, he's fine. Right. Doesn't rally.
Doesn't rally. Okay, good.
Good.
I was like, come on, this spotter's causing me way too many issues here.
All right, to the sniper. The sniper is spotted thanks to our assault team guy here, which means he's going to fall back. Which means he's going to fall back off the map. Which means he's gone. Which means his VOF is gone. Which means that's all gone. Yeah. Okay. Our assault team is no longer under attack.
So basically, all we have is one unit that just keeps going at it. But
yeah, got a whole company, can't find this one guy dropping.
It's like, come on, seriously, let's
can
you give me a break so I can get second platoon off of the staging area.
Okay.
Man.
Right. Okay, mutual retreat. Nobody's retreating. We've got a paralyzed under VOF here, but he's pinned, so he's not going anywhere. And that's all. Yep. So vehicle movement, no. Mutual combat. Okay, fire missions are updated. That fire mission is gone, and nothing has replaced it. Hooray!
Because he's pinned, so woohoo!
Yep. So These guys can now see the spotter, so they're going to open fire. Is anyone? Are they? Oh, no, there's no one who could actually open fire. Sorry.
Actually, oh yeah, but the paralyzed team can't do anything because they're all undercover.
Yeah. Yeah. None of those guys have a VOF, so none of them are going to open fire.
Yep.
He's got a rifle grenade, but he can't use it, so he'll never mind.
He's like holding it, going, "Can I use it, please? Can I use it?"
Right.
What,
Okay.
like I said, and even Colin agreed. That what you can get out of this is it's just you can picture it in your mind for sure.
Yeah. Paralyzed unit is hiding under a bush with clutching hold of the rifle grenade. He won't give it up to anyone who can actually use it, like the second platoon HQ.
Yeah.
Could have been useful. Give me your rifle grenade. Let go.
Let go.
Right. So what's happening?
Okay.
Contact evaluations. Oh, lots of these. Right. Okay.
Yes.
We've got these guys on row 3 with an A. We've got one a B there. Okay, it's only 2. Right. So we do the A first, alphabetical order. Exposed under a bush. What's he come up with? Are we still engaged?
No.
Yes.
There's only
because there's occupied. Occupied cards under a VOF, right? Oh dear.
2 or more friendly occupied or enemy occupied cards under VOF.
Yep. So there's only one of those because this guy's firing at nothing, so it doesn't count.
Okay,
So
that would change it to contact, wouldn't it?
Yep, that's changed. Oh dear.
Okay.
Right, that's not going to be good.
So your A is 7.
7 cards, right?
7 cards with a freshly deck ready to go for you.
Okay, 7 cards. Here we go. New deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, got it.
There it is.
5, 6, 7. 2 contacts.
Yeah, 2 contacts. Okay.
Right, just to make sure. Right, that's an A. Oh dear, A is not nice in this campaign, in this mission.
I was going to say, does the contact letters actually matter a whole lot? Do they change? And obviously that is a yes. So
yeah. 8 to 10 gets something awful. Right. Here we go. Contact A. Draw a D10. What did we get? 3. That doesn't sound so bad. 3. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 incoming. Oh, that's boring. Oh, never mind. Could draw it again. Get some of these HMGs in pillboxes. That would be fun. Never mind. Right.
What are you doing? Don't ask for that. I know we want to show off the game, but like seriously.
Okay, mortar hit and a spotter at where's he at? Where are we in? Column 1. So drawing on D5. 5 says front right. Spotter here. Well, potentially could be on a hill a bit further on, but sometimes okay, let's be thorough. Let's move this map. I'm going to move this map entirely.
Go ahead.
Down here to the middle of the map. Right. And we're going to draw to see where this spotter is, see if he's a long way off. There's my campaigns. Keep up the fire. So we're going here. Open fields, that's fine. And up here. Okay, right, no problem. So spotter is going to be here in the orchard. He's mortar spotter. There's only 3 mortar spotters. Problem on Vassal is that you forget the counter mix sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And so you have a lot more units than there should be on the on the map at once. But there were 3
because you can clone it unlimited and
yeah. There are 3 mortar spotters in the counter mix in Fields of Fire Deluxe, and we've only got 1 on the board so far. So he's there. So he's fine. He's in cover. Right. Okay, and that's our PCA done. Oops.
And he's spotted. He's not unspotted because of
Yep.
this guy right there. So
No, he's unspotted.
unspotted. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
No matter what, they're always unspotted when they come to the board.
Or pretty much always. There's a column in the package list which says spotted yes or no.
Whether it's spotted or not.
So
Yep. So
there's one maneuvering squad
Yep.
which is marked exposed and is
Yep.
spotted. Mostly, yeah, they're unspotted. Right. Package B. Now there's an extra VOF, so we're back up to engaged.
Okay.
So
B
engaged
would be
B
3.
3. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Draws to be covered.
Yep, I got that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good.
Yay! Great.
So return to random draw pile. All right.
Brilliant. Okay. That's potential contacts. Pinned recovery. Anyone recovering from in? Oh yeah, this guy who was under fire from our sniper is now unpinned.
What about these guys right here?
Yeah, let me see where you're pointing at.
Oh, the hedgerow.
Oh, in the hedgerow. They yeah, they're also recovered. So they are unpinned and a little team's unpinned.
Does
Good.
this stay there then?
That stays there, yeah.
Okay.
They've registered this spot. No, sorry. What am I saying? It's moved up to here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
Yeah,
you'd
there's only
only have
one.
one con.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so even if he recovers, he'll be looking for a new card to fire at. It's a good thing he didn't rally that time. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so that's all. Nobody else is recovering from pinned. Yep. So it's combat effects, and we've got our guy exposed under a bush under mortar fire here. He's on 1, 2. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on -3. -3 is pinned. Good. He's happy
That's
with
not
that.
bad. Yeah.
Then next guy, that is our German spotter.
Mhm.
He is in hedgerow, undercover and pinned. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's been hit by small arms and concentrated fire. That's -1. So he's on +3.
Okay, I'll pull that one. And he's pinned again. Still pinned.
Oh, good. Yeah. Didn't want to miss there. That would have been
I
bad
didn't want
news.
him back in the range of things going. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And nobody else is under fire.
No, that's it. That's the only VOFs we've got.
Right. Okay. So it's clean up, removing all the exposed markers. And to the command display, slide these guys up, move these guys across, move up to turn 5, and
And we'll make turn 5 the end of this session. So
yeah,
this will
that's
be
good. Yeah, we've been going a while.
2.5 hours. Yeah. So
Yeah.
although it doesn't seem like it. I mean, it's
No, it's been
fun. It's really it's really fun. So yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have questions? Like, are we going too fast? Are people confused as to what's going on?
No, everybody was not so far. And if anything comes up, Colin's been great on answering the questions. I've been keeping an eye and with
Good.
that. So, but if you are watching this like after the fact, like because it'll always be up. If you have questions or want us to slow down or want some clarifications, just put them in the comments, and then I will forward them to Andrew. I'll make sure he can, or if I can answer him, I'll try to answer him. But we'll get him answered if you wanted a little bit of clarification on anything. Please comments, questions, go ahead, put them in there. We'll get them. We'll get them as quickly as we can. And I do plan on continuing on. So if you want us to slow down going on in the future, let us know if we're going too fast. All right, let's go ahead. Turn 5.
Right. Okay. Turn 5. Final turn. Let's draw a event.
Okay. No event.
No
So
event.
that's good.
Good. Okay. BNHQ seems to think we're still doing a good job, so activate COHQ. COHQ phase. Where's my cards gone? Oh, there we are. COHQ draws a 4. He's not undercover, I don't think. Okay, he's got a 4. He's going to activate everybody. Where's my first sergeant? Oh well.
Remember, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's still
Then
now. Can you actually recover him since he's paralyzed?
not in this mission. No.
Okay.
You can only recover him after in between missions.
Got it.
Okay, first platoon is not undercover. He's drawn a 3. 1, 2, 3. So he's got 4 command points. With 4 points, he's going to move everybody up, I think. Where can we spot that spotter from anywhere? Not easily, no. Might be able to with general initiative. Okay, right. He's going up 1. He's going. He's going 2, 3 with a platoon command. Yeah, bit dangerous. That's okay. That's 3, and yeah, that's all we can do there. Okay, second platoon, go ahead.
Okay, second platoon gets 4,
Mhm.
and he's not undercover, or is that third? That's third platoon. Second platoon
Second's
is
undercover,
undercover.
yeah.
Yep. So he just gets the 4, correct? Let's
Mhm.
see. The second platoon just gets the 4, and that's all because they keep using him up. So, um, and unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to move him back and then do a platoon movement up into that hex into that thing. So, because he's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much you can do. Yeah.
Yep. So
Or you
he's
can
gonna.
rally these litter teams, paralyzed teams if you want.
Oh yeah, we'll try to rally them first and then go from there. So we'll try to rally the paralyzed team first.
Yep. So you're not under a VOF, so rally's automatic.
Okay.
So 1 point to go paralyzed to litter, 1 point to go litter to fire, and however far you want to go.
Yeah. Oh, convert to litter team. There we go.
Yep.
And then one more time to go to.
Fire
Yeah,
team.
let's go. We'll stay with the fire team.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's
He's
2
got
points.
he's going to open fire on the spotter now.
Mhm. Well, he's undercover. Does that matter?
No, that's fine. He can still
Okay.
fire.
Okay. So we just need another PDF.
Yep.
So clone this one, and then we'll do it anti-clockwise
Mm-hmm.
or
And that,
counterclockwise. I'm
yep.
learning both ways now. Apparently, it's
And that places a crossfire marker on the spotter because you got
oh,
PDS in 2 different directions.
okay. So let's see. Mark as. Where's it on the card? It might be on the card.
Yeah, it should be on there
It's
somewhere.
yep. It's card. Yep. There it is. So it's under the VOF crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Crossfire. Yep. That covers the whole card, so you
Mhm.
can move it off the unit.
So I've got 1, so that, I had 4, so I moved them up to litter team, and that one so I got 1 point 2 points left. Right? Because it was that paralyzed that went to
It
litter
was,
team and then to a fire team.
yep. So that was 2 points.
That's 2 points. I have 2 points
Yep.
left, so why don't we
Yep.
go ahead and might as well automatically convert this to a fire team as well.
Uh-huh. Now that fire team, I sometimes forget this. Let me check that. Fire team, fire team, fire team. Fire team can fire that rifle grenade.
Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely. So then that'll be the last point for that one.
Yeah.
So that'll be perfect. So we'll fire that one, and it is 2, so it's command, combat actions, just
Although he's green experience because he's a fire team.
okay, so he'll lose 1
Yeah.
card. So it's gonna be 1 card. Might as well. Let's
Yep.
see what we got here. Nope. Okay.
Okay,
So
that's
it
fine.
for
Gives you an
second
extra
platoon. Yep.
-1 on his card.
Yep.
It'll keep him pinned if nothing else.
Oh, yep. That's right. I got to put the grenade miss on there, which is
Mhm.
probably just the grenade, and then we flip it.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well,
Yep. And that one.
we're trying to get his cover down. So
And that
all
rifle
right.
grenade gets used up, so
Yep.
deleted that.
Yep. Second platoon, or third platoon now. It has
Mhm.
6, and so it's gonna add 2 more. And it's not undercover, so technically it adds a +1, correct, with this mission? If it's not undercover?
If it's third platoon,
Yeah, 3rd
if
platoon,
he's
not undercover.
not undercover, so he doesn't get a +1.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, got it. First thing I'm gonna do, ooh. So I know this assault platoon, by the way, assault team came from, 2nd platoon, so
Yep.
yep,
But you
so
don't have to worry about that.
yep.
You can go back onto any platoon you want.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't, okay, got it, cool.
You don't have to track where any of the assault teams or paralyzed teams or anybody came from.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, this platoon's gonna command this guy to go up to that level.
Mhm. Yep.
So he's gonna go up here, he'll be marked exposed. Okay,
So
so
yeah,
that
you don't need the red attachment the red attachment border on the assault team
okay,
because he now belongs to anybody. Any VHQs can order him.
okay,
Same as the fire teams and the
got it.
paralyzed and litter teams.
Got it. So then before I move him anymore, I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna work for concentrated fire onto this one.
Mhm. Okay,
So we got 2 cards looking for the reticle. 1. Ooh, got it.
great.
Nice. Let's see here. Concentrated fire. That's awesome.
Gonna
That's
take him out this time for sure.
yeah, we got to. Got to. Okay, so that's I'm at 6. I think I'm gonna move him back to this card so he can command the rest of the platoon.
Yep.
He's gonna go back there. He is marked exposed because,
Mhm.
not gonna matter too much, but we're gotta follow the rules. And then we'll platoon move the rest of the guys up into the orchard.
Yeah, yep. How many commands did you use there? That's
I
one,
had 8.
two. You had 8. You
So
can only use 6. Yeah.
so let's see. So it was 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 5. So
The platoon
um
move will be 7.
oh, I thought it was 2 total. I
No,
thought
sorry, it's 2. It's 2, but you can only use 6 commands. So how many commands did you use?
I've used 4.
You've used 4. Okay, so you can use 2 to platoon move. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that makes 6. Yeah.
Okay. And that'll leave me with 3, by the way, then.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
All right. And they're not firing at anyone because there's no one around to fire at.
Yep. And so that saves me with 3. So then we have the EXO, which has
Exo, who's got 6 commands, and he's got an extra 5 to put on top of that. Is he
oh,
undercover?
jeez. Yep.
No, he's got
And
an extra
he's
6 to put on that. So he's on 12. You can actually use them this time, though. So,
yeah.
right, he's going to. Yeah, he's just going to move over here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. Rally those 2 guys. Send one of the assault teams forwards. That's 6 commands.
Okay. Yeah, you got some good use on
Big
that.
box. Yep. Right. And general initiative. 1.
1.
Who's going to get the general initiative? And my guy in the village is probably going to be okay. Is anyone else in danger? This guy in the marsh is probably want to
That
search
one
for
right
cover
there?
for him.
Or this one right here.
The
This
one on the right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
One on
Yep.
the APC
Yep.
marker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Search for cover
So
for him.
yeah, we're
Probably
gonna go
best.
for cover on that one. So
Yep.
1, 2. Oh, he gets it.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Unless he had a smoke grenade. Well, a smoke grenades. I can't remember. They're on somewhere.
There, yeah. Somebody's got one somewhere. It's just lost in the mix of everything.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
All right,
man.
that's everyone.
Okay.
Right, enemy active action.
Yep. Sequence of play.
Action.
Let me
No,
get back
so
up here.
event.
Yep.
That's the word.
Event. Yep.
Yep. Let me draw it.
And
Oh,
ooh,
you drew it. Okay,
I
both
drew
drew
it.
it at the
Yep.
same
It's
time.
an event.
Okay, it's
So
an event, right?
okay, let me pull. Give me a second here. I'm going to pull this up so everybody can see this. So this
Yep,
is
that's page
on
8.
page 8.
Yep.
8.
There's
Here
not
we
many
go.
enemies on the map, so there's not much which can really happen. But okay, what turn are we on?
We're on 5.
Turn 5. Okay, so on the 5 to 7 column, draw a D10.
Go ahead and do that for me.
Okay, that's a 1. So that is evacuate casualties. All casualties and non-US occupied cards are removed. There are no casualties on the map, so they are not removed. That was
Nope.
easy.
So that was easy.
Right.
That was a good one actually for us to get. So.
Yes. It's the enemy's go. They've only got this one pinned guy here. He is pinned and undercover. So we're going to draw a.
Oh well, we got the spotter up here too. Don't forget.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I've got right. Okay, let's draw randomly for those two.
Go ahead.
Right, that's 1. Okay, so our spotter up here is going to go first. He's going to draw for fire. He's going to fire at the card with his target marker. He's going to get a +1, so he's going to get 3 cards for that. 1, 2. Oh, he hits 3. Okay. Pending -3. Okay. Right, now our pinned guy is going to go. He is pinned and undercover. We're going to draw 4. 4 gets us a result of 3. That's rally again, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, he's going to try and rally. He is undercover. He's going to draw 2 cards. 1, he rallied. 1, 2. Okay, reshuffle card and reshuffle. Okay, he is rallied, but it's okay because he's not going to be able to call for fire until next turn, and he'll be dead by then. So it's okay.
At least, if not, at least pinned again.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Okay.
We're trying.
It's a nice empty map so far. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is. But we've taken a lot of hits for being at such an empty map.
Okay. It is okay. Mutual retreat. Is anyone retreating? There's no. Everyone's been rallied. They're fine, aren't they? Vehicles, fire missions. Okay, the fire mission up here is removed, and the new one is flipped. Oh, in fact, he cannot be firing up here because he can't see that far. How long's he been firing like that?
Which one?
Oh, this guy in our orchard grove. He was firing at the empty card. But in fact, he can't fire at the empty card because he can't see it. And he should have been firing all pinned fire. Oh, well, never mind.
I don't think anything happened with it, so.
No, it was fine. So we're going to be potential contacts.
I've got one right
one
here.
in the marsh. And,
yep.
And one in the village. B here. Okay, right. You did the one in the marsh.
Okay.
That's
so that
A. We're at how many occupied
engaged.
cards? We are engaged. Yeah.
Yep. Nah, I don't think so. I think we're supposed to be at contact.
Nope, we're engaged. There's incoming on the left, and there's a spotter and a fire on the right.
Oh,
That's
got
2
it.
cards
Okay.
and the VOF.
So we are engaged.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So it's an A. So I'm going to pull 5 cards.
Oh yeah.
1, 2. There it is.
Got it.
3, 4, and 5.
Okay, let's get an exciting package this time.
Okay, I've got it pulled up here, page 9. So we are Potential contact A. So we're gonna pull a
Okay.
D10,
Yep.
and it's a 10.
7. That's a bit better. 7. That's
It's a
a package
6.
8.
Oh
It's a
wait.
6. Oh no, what did you
Oh,
get?
sorry. My bad.
What happened
Okay,
there?
so it is. So at a 10, it is a 7. A
It's
7
7.
on an is a 6.
A 7 is a 6.
Yeah, a 7 is a 6. Yep. I think I got that right.
No, PCA 7 is a 8. Package 8.
I see PCA. Why am I'm not
7 out of 10.
well, oh, it's a 7. Oh, shoot. Now I see it now. It is an 8.
Yep.
Okay, I had it backwards.
Okay.
I had it flipped.
Package 8. Okay, you've got an
Yep,
HMG
yep.
in a pillbox.
Oh,
That'll
why
do.
would you do that to me? Place
Well,
at,
at least it wasn't
max
a 9.
LOS.
Yeah, so max range LOS. So HMGs have a range of German HMG probably has a range of V. Okay, so which direction is it going to go in? Draw
We're column
a
4, right?
column
Yep.
4. Yep, draw a 5.
And we're 5, and it is a 1.
1, so that's left front. So he's going probably in this village. We'll draw to see if there's a hill which is going to be on, which would be annoying, but you never know. We haven't drawn many hills so far. And there's
And
one.
then you get a hill, yep.
Great. Okay. So, okay. Right. So our HMG is up here. Now he can actually fire V. If we actually draw 3 hill cards, then he could be up here. It's not likely. Okay, it's woods, it's fine. Okay, so we've got an HMG here. Oh dear, he's firing down here from his hill at here, which is automatic weapons VOF. Yeah. If he was firing along the same elevation, he would also fire. He would also place a VOF on all of the cards.
Oh, yeah, going through if it was going through, yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like a, I'm trying to think of a term, and I can't remember it in, like, ASL and them, but, yeah, it's a fire lane. That's it, fire lane. So, basically, it would have been a fire lane if it was all the same, so, yep.
Yeah. So he's in a pillbox, which can only fire in one direction. So if we approach from the other side, he's not going to be able to fire at us. So he's firing down here at us from his pillbox. And that's quite tough. That's a +4 on the pillbox.
I want
Okay.
a pillbox. I wanna be in a pillbox.
Yeah. See if we can send up a spotter to knock him out or something.
Yeah. Okay, sequence of play. So, I think that was the only,
I
potential
know there's a
contact.
B. Wasn't there a B somewhere? Yeah, there's a B in the village on the left.
Okay.
So
So
we are at
that'd be one of your
engaged.
guys, yep.
Yeah. B engaged. He's 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Of course, he's fine.
Yep.
Oop, it didn't stuck. There we go. He's okay. Right. Potential contacts, and that's it. There's combat effects. Okay. We're not tracking ammo, so he's just going to keep firing until he stops someday. We got this guy. He's pinned under cover on here, so he's on 1, 2, 3. He's being hit by 1, 2, 3, so he's on 0. And that's a pinned result. So he's
Ping.
pinned already, so he's pinned again. This guy being hit by HMG, he's on 1. Is he under this cover marker?
Yes. Yep, because we found cover, so yes, he
Yep.
is.
Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, and being hit by 1, 2, 3. So he's on -1. Do you want to draw that?
Yep. -1 is a reshuffle.
Mhm.
It's a hit.
Oh dear.
So I need to throw that. And then the hit is a CF.
Casualty. Oh, it's our first casualty. Oh well.
So, okay. Let's see. Hit
We
results.
hit their main defenses and everything went wrong. Yeah, okay. We'll have to get him rescued at some point. We're going to evacuate all of the casualties in this mission. We're not going to leave anyone on the map. Okay,
Yep.
great.
What
What's next?
the other spotter.
Spotter. Okay, he's on 1, 2, 3, and he's being hit by 1, 2, 3, so he's on 0.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
draw 0. It's a
Hits.
hit. Good. Okay, he's line. Draw again.
Reshuffle.
Reshuffle.
F.
F. Ah, no, it's not what we wanted.
What
Okay, he's
what is the F
flipped.
then? Oh,
Okay,
flip.
that's fire team. So he is flipped to his fire team side. That's unfortunate. That means he's going to open fire. Um, but not yet. Okay, because the game is on pause while we do combat effect. Okay, and anybody else?
No, I think
No.
that's it.
So,
Nope, that's it.
okay, so we clean up, move all exposed markers. Um,
Is
Nothing's
so this
changed
guy's
here.
not
Now, the pinned guy, he is going to open fire on the card in LOS with most steps.
and,
That's according to his priorities in 6.1.1.
and he's
So
not and he's not pinned anymore, correct?
no, he's
Because
pinned. He got hit by he was hit.
oh, no matter what, if you're hit, it's pinned. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, yeah. It was an F result, but it's still a hit, so he's still
Okay,
pinned.
got it. So if you get a
So
hit, no matter what, you're gonna get pinned some way or
that's right.
another.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So he's there's 5 steps here, and there's 1, 2, 3 steps here. So he's going to open fire on the woods here. Now he's only going to place an all pinned VOF because he's pinned.
Yep. So that's a
So
+2, luckily.
+2. So it's not so bad. And in the
No, it's a
woods, that's
+4 total.
+4. So
Yeah.
no problem there. Yeah. Okay. They're still firing up there. They're still firing up there. You've got new machine gun firing down there. And that's all. Okay, so final thing to do to the command display, shift our things up, COHQ, second platoon, game turn 6, and save and take screenshots. And yeah.
Save game. Yep. Part 1. It is now saved. Okay, good. I've learned now I actually use OneDrive for all that stuff because I lost it all on my hard drive the one time. So everything's on OneDrive now. So kind of helps
That's
out. So
surely safer.
yes. And I don't regret any of that nowadays doing that because it's so much better. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and flip back over here.
Right. Okay. That's almost a 3-hour video.
Yes,
That's
so we got halfway
okay.
through it. Yep.
Yep.
Well, we did a little more explaining at the beginning, and as we go
Sure.
through, you kind of the way it goes. But actually, I thought 5 turns was pretty good. I didn't know if we were going to make it past 2 or 3 in one setting because
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah. Yeah.
they if you get enough stuff on the cards, it's
Mhm.
it gets going there. So
Yeah, it's quite variable this mission. I've played it a couple of times, and sometimes you get a lot of enemies right up front. And
mhm.
last time I played, it was pretty empty until suddenly got everything all along the top row.
Yep.
Ambush package. So yeah, but if anyone has questions or wants us to slow down, explain something more, and let us know.
Yep, because we'll be back at this, and as soon as I get time and figure out, I'll message you. I'd like to do it sometime later this week if we have a possibility. So I'll
Yeah,
get with
sure,
you.
sure.
Just once I get back to school, it gets a little more difficult, and with
Yeah,
especially with the time changes and stuff like that. So down
yeah. I'm
different
off
stuff.
all week, so we can do evening or we can do morning.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing an evening just to get the more guys into it because quite a few guys worked and stuff, and I saw a few people say, "Hey, I'm watching while I'm working," so I'm like, "Oh, sweet, I'll take it." So,
Okay.
but no, Andrew, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. It was
Yep.
fun. And so we'll definitely go through. If there are any comments, concerns, questions, put them in there. If you want us to slow down and be a little bit more detailed as we go through the next couple turns, and maybe we do that anyways. Maybe the next turn we really go slow because we've got
Yeah,
enough
sure.
examples
Hmm.
of stuff to show exactly how it's set up and what to go through. So,
Yeah.
if there's anything else you guys want to do, just let us know and we'll put it in. And I thank everybody for coming out. Andrew, until next time, I will see you
Thank
later.
you.
Yeah, and everybody,
Yep,
see
it's
you
been
later.
great fun. Thank you very much.